be on one tonight.
Oh,
what is up, everybody? It's Cody with Blood Money MMA Bets, and here is my co-host Johnny K Picks, the other part of Defend Your Units. How you doing tonight, Johnny?
I'm doing much better now with a beer in my hand. Had a good sip there, and I'm looking forward to some fights. We saw some last night. Deni White Contender Series. It was pretty cool. Saw another big favorite fall down in the first round.
Dude, trying to predict that stuff's crazy because like you couldn't even find. I actually did tape yesterday for it before I did my picks, and like you can't even find tape on that other dude. Like you could only find like Muay Thai stuff, and then he comes out and just beats the bread. Like,
yeah,
bro, you're a wrestler. Like you're a freaking badass wrestler.
Nothing.
Wrestle. You know what I'm saying? Wrestle a little bit. You come, and he was so much shorter, and he's just coming up like 4 inches short on his punches, and the other dude just throwing haymakers, man. That's how it happens sometimes.
Yeah, it's wild. But yeah, looking forward to this card. This card has 14 fights, so all of them are actually pretty good. It's a couple stinkers here and there, but I mean, that's every card for you. But I'm looking forward to this one, actually. It's an early start. We're going to do a little watch along on Saturday with Patty, so I'm looking forward to that as well, hanging out with everybody. And yeah, maybe we'll win some money. Maybe we'll do some stupid live betting, have some fun, drink some of that Blanton's that you just got.
Yeah.
You open that up yet?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, the first night, my girl, she took a shot and tried it and stuff. And then she usually has like Maker's Mark. Like she'll have a bottle of that here sometimes. Most of the time, you know, just sits there and she didn't have none of that. So I drank like a third of a Blanton's bottle one night after doing a bunch of tape studies. Smooth.
There you go.
It was awesome. But yeah, man. How was your weekend? I got to go back home actually this weekend and visit all my old friends and stuff. Had a good time.
Nice. Yeah, it was fun. We just hung out, did some stuff like in the area. We didn't go anywhere or anything like that, anything crazy, but trying to get some house stuff done before winter, all that good stuff. You know how it is.
Yeah. I'll be going to Chicago and getting good steaks all the time if I lived over there.
You don't even have to go that far. We have good steaks around in the area.
Oh, do you? That's
I make a killer steak personally, I will say. But the one steak that we had in Chicago was very, very good. There's a casino by us. It's called the Hard Rock Casino. I'm sure you drove past it a couple times.
When they have all them where they're like all sitting there.
Yeah, they have a good steakhouse there. We went there fairly recently, and their steak was pretty good. So,
yeah. Can't beat it. I'm going back to Cherokee. I might go back to Ruth Chris again. I'm going back to Cherokee this week. So
where's the first one at?
What's up?
What'd you say? Ruth what?
Ruth Chris.
Where's that at?
They're all over there, but the one I went to was in Cherokee. So you never heard of Ruth?
Is that a casino?
No, it's just a steakhouse. Ruth
Chris. I never heard of it. No.
Okay. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Nice.
But yeah, it's bomb. It is bomb. But yeah, man. What'd you say? We got 14 fights, right?
14. Sheesh. I thought, you know what? I think I said it in my video, but I could have swore the Cyril Gane and Volkov fight was on this one, but it actually was on 307. So I think I said that wrong in my video, but it made sense to me in my head because I'm like, oh, Cyril Gane's, you know,
he probably ain't doing that no more. He's like, hell no. Last time he did that, they robbed his house.
Ooh, that's
true. That when he was fighting, they stole them. Them dudes are cat burglars in France. Remember they did that? What, Kardashian? Supposedly they stole like 10 million in jewels.
Oh yeah. I remember that stuff.
Let's say what's up to everybody in the chat, man, and then we'll get
going.
Yeah, we'll get going. We're gonna have our dude. I can't wait to do the fight companion on Saturday with you and Patty. We haven't hung out with Patty for how long, dude?
Since Louisville.
Yeah, and then that kind of sucked too, because me and you were next to each other, but we were kind of all spread out. Next time I buy tickets, might have to buy like 3 here and then 3 in front of that.
If you could,
sit, you know, that might be better because Patty and his dude were all the way down at the end, couldn't even talk.
True. Yeah, maybe we can do like 3 and 3 or 4 and 4, like just one row each.
For sure. Live and learn, though. Live and learn. But we got SK in the building. He said, yo, what's up, fellas? He said, Creek Cart. I know I said that wrong. Sete, Carte, Este, East. Yeah, man. Incroyable. Viva la
I think it means this card is incredible.
Yeah. You should just say that, SK, man. I never took no. Hola, que pasa? That's all I needed. MMA Jesus, what up, Dev? Man, how you doing tonight, bro? He said, "What's good, my people? We're good, man. About to break down this card. Luckily, it's a good card. Have a good time. Man, hopefully they bring a UFC in the area. If they bring another one to your part of town, Dev, we'll have to all meet up and go to it.
Yeah,
this time.
well, we were gonna go to St. Louis
And
until
then
they announced Louisville. I'm like, I'm going to go there instead. It's a little closer.
Yeah. Houdini Beats is in the house. What up, Houdini? He said hyped. Yeah, man. You got to be hyped for a Saint-Denis fight card, no matter who he's fighting, dude, because you just know it's going to be war. So, Zach, what is up? So, what's up, fellas, man? Doing good. Just waiting to have these fights after you just get 2 Dana White Contender Series in a row of just lower level guys. Man, they're having some bums on there, dude. Like, how are these people?
And all of them were signed, by the way. All of them.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin Vlahos is good as hell.
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
That's the only one that's like, that guy has like potential. The other ones are like, meh.
So if you do what? They do 10 weeks, right? About 5 fights per card. So you're talking about 50. So 100 fighters. And I mean, there has to be better ones than some of the people they're picking. Like that. What's the one dude? Kevin, whatever. With the tall dude. No. There's another dude too. The other tall dude that was like 6'8", terrible, but the other dude was just way more terrible.
Oh, the heavyweight guy?
Yeah, like that dude. Like he only fought one time in 4 years. But like why would you how do you pick that guy? Like he said he hadn't fought through all of COVID. He had like one fight and it was like a couple months and he like it's crazy. But he wins. But I can't believe he got a contract. That was terrible.
And you have like what's his name? Finney. Is it Finney? Torres?
Yeah.
Winning 2 times and he has to go for the 3rd time. It's like, come on, guy.
And he actually
won twice.
That's the thing is he actually fought good opponents. Like if you're going to give that one girl, the girl from yesterday, a contract without her getting the finish, like you should give Finney one because he dominated most of his fights.
He was a huge underdog in the first fight.
And the dude he fought in the first fight's actually
was very good. Yeah.
And he's good now. He was a big undefeated Russian. But Ryan Jordan, man, he said, "What's up, Benabit? Since I've said what's up to the real ones. Appreciate you guys, man. This card is gonna be fire." Yes, it is, man. And we appreciate you coming and hanging out with us as always, Jordan. I call him Jordan. You hit him with the Ryan. Somehow I just said that. But we appreciate you coming out, Ryan. RJ. But yeah, man. Anybody that comes and hangs out, fuck cool with us. Kevin Christian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just practicing my French seems like a good
Was I right, SK? Was I right? This card's this card is incredible.
Sete. I'm saying it like Mexican.
I took French in high school, so I kind of remember a little bit of it, not too much, but
yeah, man.
I'm right.
You might be right. Kevin Christian should be in the UFC. We're right about that. You were at least right about that. First fight, my shit's going to be a little out of whack, but men's bantamweight. Taylor Lapis versus Vince Morales. I'm going to let you break this one down, John.
Yeah. I love. Yeah, all right. Still got it.
Still got it.
I can't speak it, but I can read it. We're good. Yeah, I like Taylor Lapis here. I mean, shocker here all day. Morales is taking this fight on short notice. He did go back down to the regionals after he got whipped a couple times in UFC, but he has been getting finishes. He looks like he's been using his grappling. He's got some submissions too. But again, I don't know if Vince Morales is UFC level, and I know for a fact that Taylor Lapis is. And yeah, he's just going to be the way better striker on the feet. Maybe Morales does try to go for some takedowns here and there. But I think Lapis's takedown defense is actually very good, and he has a pretty good get-up game. And I don't think Vince Morales is some kind of crazy wrestler who's going to be able to control him for 3 rounds and win. He ain't going to win the striking exchanges for sure. So also Vince Morales does not check leg kicks at all. Not to say Lapis is like a Chris Gutierrez or the other one, Jonathan Martinez, but he does have good leg kicks and good kicks in general. So I'm going to go Lapis by decision. Maybe a 3rd round finish, maybe, but I highly doubt it. So Lapis by decision is probably a good bet. Money line, I think Lapis is great for parlays, and over is probably good. I just don't see really a path to victory for Morales unless he gets like a crazy 1st round knockout like we saw last night, like one of those things, you know what I mean? So, but Lapis is too good on the feet, so give me Lapis by decision.
Yeah, it's a weird fight to make, I guess. Vince Morales did
short notice, so
Yeah, did earn his. But I mean, was Lapis supposed to fight somebody else, or did they just
Yeah,
this
he was
together?
supposed to fight. Who was it? I thought he was supposed to fight
I don't
somebody.
think so. I think it was only
Oh,
like,
maybe not.
yeah, I didn't
Oh, I'm
see.
thinking of the other French guy. Oh, I guess they did make this fight randomly. I thought Morales was taking this fight on short notice. Never mind.
What's in France? So Lapis from France, so he probably just wanted to fight, get on the card.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like Vince Morales is meat and potatoes, man. He's a slow striker, but he's got power in both hands. If you stand there and slug with him like Luis Smoka did, he can hit you and he can put you out. But I mean, Luis Smoka just kind of made some mistakes because anybody else that's beat Vince Morales, they're going to use a lot of movement. They're going to be kicking his legs, like you said. What was it? Jonathan Martinez or Chris Gutierrez finished him with leg kicks.
And Martinez was destroying his leg,
destroying him. Yeah. So he doesn't check leg kicks, but he's got good takedown defense. He's got a good get up game. He's a wrestler. He's like a state champ. I think he's Ricky Simone's cousin, actually, like a real cousin. But
oh really?
Yeah. But he doesn't use his offensive wrestling like ever really. So and he's not going to be able to use it here. We watched Taylor Lapis live in Louisville shut down Cody Stamann all fight. You know what I mean? And Cody Stamann's wrestling is going to be levels above Vince Morales. But he did go to the regional scene, get 4 wins in a row, got back to the UFC.
All finishes, I believe, too.
Yeah, so good for him. I mean, he's tough as hell, that's for sure. Taylor Lapis, though, man, he's got that southpaw striking. Man, he's fast. He uses excellent movement, and he can go backwards and counter, or he can just come forward. But he's always like pretty much countering you. When he's coming forward, he's feinting you, drawing out your strikes, and then countering you from that. So either way, but he's got sick knees to the body, like step-in knees to clinch. Remember, he was hitting Cody Stamann with just some loud cracking knees, dude. Excellent takedown defense. That's why I'm actually pretty high on the younger Basharat brother, because he was actually able to take him down and get
control him pretty good too.
Yeah, and that's very hard to do against Lapis. So Lapis is going to use a lot of movements. He's going to use some kicks to the body. He's going to use some nice straight left hands, and I think he's going to get the win here. You know, a couple times, like I'm going to say like you, because Vince Morales is tough, that this would go to decision, because 10 of Lapis' last 13 fights have gone to decision. Like, he's really not a finisher because he don't come out and go Benoit Saint-Denis. You know what I mean? He's taking his time picking his shots. But maybe he hits him with some big body shot or something like that with a knee or something. But I like Lapis. I like him by decision, just based off the fact that Morales is tough as hell. Yep. MMA Jesus Dev said I got Morales all day. Hey, can make some money on that.
How you see that happening, Dev? Come on.
Maybe hits him. He got to hit him with the big shot.
MMA is crazy lately, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Hey man, we've seen way bigger upset. I mean, dude, I'm still salty about Howard Gee getting beat. That's just fucking sad. Just tragic.
You know,
Justin,
it was in the back of my head, bro, and I still didn't even.
But how can she not take a fucking punch though at all? Like, she's getting hit clean because she's getting hit in the middle of her combos, but you still got to be able to take a fucking punch from a 115-pound girl. You know what I mean?
She got
Gomez
by
dropped
Denise
her.
Gomez.
Nunez dropped her. Gomez dropped her and finished her. And then you watch the last minute Lucindo fight. She's taking left hooks from hell to the face, and she got hurt a little bit in the first round. But like, dude, she just like fucking gets knocked out as 150. It's like Aaron Pico. Like, it's exactly, and that dude is fucking good. And he's fighting low-level guys coming up the regional scene, just gets knocked out of nowhere a couple times.
It's like Phil Hawes, man. On paper, that guy is amazing, but he just cannot take a punch, man.
Sad. Justice said, with the hat and the beard, Johnny, you look Johnny took you more for as
an otter.
As an otter. I'm kidding. Oh, okay. I'm between the French and this.
Do I look like an otter? Is that what he said?
Emmett Otterton. I don't know. What's a nice hat though? What is that?
Chicago Bears.
Oh, I thought it was a White Sox hat.
Oh no. Oh well, just so you guys know, if you're not paying attention, this could be the game that the White Sox lose and beat the modern day record of losses. So be prepared. I'll be saying it if they lose tonight. So
Jesus. Stacks, what's up, man? He said, caught y'all live. What is
up? Let's go, Stacks.
What's your good plays for tonight or for Saturday? I mean, Peeping Tom MMA, what is up? Got the Tom Aspinall. I like that, man. He said, hello, everyone.
What's up, Peeping Tom?
What's up, Tom, man? Appreciate you coming out, hanging out with us. Yeah, if you're on YouTube or Twitter, man, let us know. Go give me a follow. I'll follow you back. I like the stream, man. That's all we ask for. Come out, hang out, talk with everybody and stuff. We just ask for a little like, a little
Just a little
subscribe.
like.
It's all free. It's all free, baby. Well, we appreciate that. He said, why do we have almost 20 people but less than 10 likes? Yeah, well, we got with the Twitter.
They're shy.
We got like 110. So yeah, man. They don't like us. They don't like us. I have Saint-Denis Benoit to go ape shit, go 1 or 2 rounds tops. Yeah, Benoit. I'm retarded tonight.
Deni.
Deni.
I cannot say a Russian name to save my life, but I can say every freaking French name possible.
I'm not good. I'm not good with American names, man. I called all my friends the wrong shit and didn't even know it. You said growing up, I was calling everybody named Jeremy. I called him Jeremy, and I never even thought about it. Nobody was like, "Why you calling me Jeremy, dude?" I'm like, till these girls pointed it out, like, "What do you call me?"
You've been calling me Jeremy for the last 15 years, bro.
He's like, it's so good. Not MMA related, but I'm late to the party since I started to pack my stuff because the offer I put in on my house was accepted. Let's go, Ryan. Got a new house.
It's a good day.
That's an excellent day. Congratulations, Ryan, dude. And appreciate you coming out, sharing the good news with us, and hanging out as always. That's awesome news, man. Congrats on that. Dirty Reg said, "Blood Money,
what's up, Dirty?
You down bad right now," and that is a fact.
I ain't too much better. I'll tell you that.
I'm fucking cursed, bro. I don't even,
dude.
Bro, I ain't even mushing no best. I swear to God, bro.
A couple months have been rough.
This week, I just put in the 10 bets that I like and the 5 that I would bet, and I'm not even betting them. I'm not mushing no bets. I'm not none. I want to see what happened. I swear to God, dude, I feel cursed. I don't fucking lose at nothing. It's like I don't even know anything about it. It's upsetting.
Yeah, it's all good.
DG in the house though. What is up, man? Appreciate you coming out, Cody and Mike Shinoda. Let's get it this week. Dude, you look like everybody, Yanni K.
I do not look like Mike Shinoda. I remember I looked this guy up. He is like Japanese, man.
Stephanie always says you do sound like the dude off of Toy Story, though.
Who's that?
I don't know. With the people
Mike he's a Lincoln Park dude, Mike Shinoda.
Not Chester.
No, not the one that, you know.
You're like the background dude. You're the dude playing.
I do not look like him at all. It might be the beard. The beard might be giving it away.
I mean, it's Shannon Ross. In real life, without the hat, he looks like David Blaine. Because Johnny, I don't even know why Johnny wears the hat. He's got good hair, but
I gotta hide it. So when I do show you the hair, everyone's like, "Oh, damn, that's good hair."
Hey, Avery Bell still thinks that that Woody Harrelson from White Men Can't Jump. Jesus, ridiculous tonight. All the way in the back, she thinks that's me because it's got the hat backwards. Stuff, but let's see. SK said, "Let's see if Johnny K can get this." Almost said the wrong word right there on the first one.
Something about. That's a tough one. I know like a little bit of it, but not. There's a couple words I'm like iffy on.
So they spell plus intelligent. So they just spell some words with English.
Yeah, it's a little. I don't know. It's like one boy.
At least it ain't like lines.
3 girls.
You know I don't know if it ever began.
Too much for me. I'm drinking.
I don't know if it ever began, Hunter. I don't know if it ever began. If he
it's still going. It's gonna. I'm going against it.
The crazy thing is, if he would just like trust in his striking, he'd go out. Besides Ankalaev, he's hurt so many people bad on the feet, and his fight IQ. I mean, it ain't Kevin Holland fucking level fight IQ, but it's low. It's very low. He just ain't as tough as Kevin Holland when it comes to taking stuff. One drunk man is more intelligent than 3 went. Whoa, with PhDs, classic me.
Oh, I was gonna say like one.
Oh, that's what that
one
said?
Man was. Yeah. Okay. I was kind of close, but I didn't want to kind of say something like that.
Almost said the wrong thing on the first one, man.
It's all good.
Said, man, I'm having a good time tonight. I'm chilling tonight. McMuffin in the house. What's up, dude? He said, "Hey, yo, fellas." He said, "Watching Urslan. They speak in Russian. I think KSW, LOL. I don't know who this guy is. Them KSW dudes are juiced out of their mind, man. Appreciate you coming out and commenting with
Ruslan
us and
is
always supporting
Croatian.
him. Yeah.
So he's probably speaking Serbian.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Good luck this weekend. What's up, Patrick Wilkins, man? What's up, bro? Appreciate you coming out, commenting. Hope you hit good this weekend too. Maybe even on this fight right here, men's featherweight, Morgan Sherier. Versus Gabriel Miranda. This is gonna be a weird fight. I mean, it's striker. Well, it's well-rounded. Well, I mean, it's well-rounded MMA guy versus like a really good grappler with some striking. So you got Gabriel Miranda, who for some reason only takes fight. This is a short notice fight, right? When Sherier,
yes, this is, yeah.
So Gabriel Miranda, he even won his last fight, but for some reason, all his fights in the UFC are short notice fights. Like he fought Saint-Denis on short notice, he fought Shane Jung on short notice, and I think this the second he went to Australia and then fought twice now in France, maybe. But anyways, he's got excellent jiu-jitsu. You think he's got what 15 submission wins or something like that?
A ton.
17 wins, 16 subs, 1 KO. So he's finished all of his opponents. And sometimes he's pretty tough. I mean, he got finished by Saint-Denis, but like he's got a lot of also just finishes by decision. But dude goes hard in the first round. He throws straight punches. He'll burst forward with straight punches, throw some decent kicks, and then he's trying to get you to the ground because he's got excellent submissions. I mean, you've seen with Shane Jung, like he took his back and within 25 seconds he's choking him out cold. So Sherier, he's well-rounded. He's got good striking. He's very proven. That's why like you see him as such big favorites in the UFC, even a favorite over I believe he was a favorite over Jette last fight because he's got some pretty good wins outside the UFC and some tough fights like Paul Hughes and Jordan Vasinic and just a lot of tough. He's got a submission win over Gomez earlier on in his career, but he's just super fast, explosive striker, but he's like patient. When he's coming forward, he's patient, and then he's just going to explode, man. And land some really big shots. He's got some good body kicks. He's got excellent knees, man. He works the body well. I could see him getting a body shot knockout here. It's dangerous. Like it's a dangerous fight for him because if Miranda can get this to the ground, he's going to have a chance to like just pull out some weird submission or something. But I feel like Sherier is going to have the wrestling to keep it standing and then can land the way bigger shot standing. So he'll take his time too. So I actually like the over 1.5 in this fight, but give me Sherier. And I think he gets a finish later, after the round and a half, sometime late second or third round finish TKO, because he is not submitting Miranda. I see it going down.
Yeah, I agree. I'm on Sherier as well. Sherier. Yeah, he's just going to be the way better striker. We've seen it in the Jette fight. Like this guy's good. Like he's durable. He can scramble if need be. If he does try to get taken down. Jette was trying to get some grappling and wrestling going, but he was able to get out of that and stand back up. I would say Miranda's better, but I don't know about the wrestling part. Like he's going to have better grappling for sure. And I just don't know if I trust Miranda outside of round 1, to be honest. I think he's taking this fight on short notice. He's going to probably go all out and, try to get a sub in the first round. So I think he's first round sub or bust. But if this fight does get in round 2, it's going to be Morgan all day, rounds 2 and 3. So, yeah, I think Morgan wins this one, but you never know. Banana peel can happen. And then he gets club and subbed or something like that. So
like our game.
Yeah. So I'm probably just going to stay away from this fight in general. Like the line is too crazy wide. The only little sprinkle, if you're in the sprinkles, is like I said, Miranda round 1 sub. Like it's probably going to be around 1,000 maybe. I'm taking a guess. I have no idea, but I can look it up. But I think Sherier gets him out of there, probably second or third round knockout as well.
Yep. Derek Izzy, what's up, Derek? He said, "Damn it, I'm in Vegas now. You're on 2 hours earlier. Let's win some money, Moicano. Let's go, Derek, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us as always. Can't wait to get some more chicken wangs together." Bunny Hunter said, "What is up, fellas? Good luck this weekend. Good luck, Bunny Hunter, man. Appreciate you coming out."
Yes, sir, buddy.
Congratulations again on getting engaged.
Yep.
Got engaged, right? Not married yet.
Yeah, recently. Yep.
That's awesome, man. Appreciate you, and I hope you kill it this weekend. Patrick says, "My parlay for Fola battle Brito 100 parlay. Let's go, man. Good luck on it."
I like it.
Herschel
1500.
Cave. What's up?
Miranda round 1 sub is I see a plus 1,500 and I see a plus 2,200. So
I would bet that, and then he would knock out Sherier somehow. Just like I said on Twitter, dude, if it was raining boobies, I would look up and get hit right in the eye with a dick, bro. That's how my luck's been on betting. The men, the myth, the legends. Let's go, fellows. Let's go, Herschel, man. Appreciate you coming out and supporting, bro. That's awesome. SK, anyone doing anti-French parlay? 2024 has been bad for native fighters fighting. Yeah, it has. The Mexicans, they weren't even fighting at home, but they got whooped. They went 2-6, right?
Yep.
Canadians got whooped. Did the Australians get whooped?
I don't remember.
B in the house. What up, Silky B, man? Appreciate you coming out. I'm a sprinkle guy. Shoot, man.
There you go.
That's good.
Silky B, that's one right there. Round 1, Miranda sub.
Yeah. Or Sherier round 3 or 2 or 3. Because, dude, like, if you were honest, like, he came, if you watch his fight, Miranda with Benoit Saint-Denis, he took a lot of big ass shots and he went over a round, barely over a round on short notice with Saint-Denis. And Saint-Denis puts way more pressure than Morgan Sherier is going to. Plus, Miranda got the fight to the ground, but Saint-Denis got good jiu-jitsu, so he's able to survive.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I rewatched that back. Me too. Because Chepe, like Sherier won the second round, and then the third he was winning like all the way to 1 minute left, and then Chepe reversed him, but he didn't do much damage. So I would have went. I would have went with Sherier. Got married, and we are expecting a
congratulations again,
baby bunny hunter. Let's go, man. Shout out bunny hunter. That's awesome, bro. It's the best thing in the world, man. Literally the best thing. It's the meaning of life. Sheesh, man. Men's lightweight, Ludovic Klein versus Roosevelt Roberts. You can start this.
Yeah. This is just gonna be a what do you want to call it? Ludovic Klein just demolishing Roosevelt Roberts. Like Ludovic Klein's like 2 levels above where Roosevelt Roberts is. Not to say Roosevelt Roberts is, a bum by any means, but he is not on the same level. I think he took this fight on short notice. I want to say he did. I think he did. Yes, he did. Okay. Because he was supposed to fight Nicholas Mota. But I know, Roosevelt's going to be taller and going to have the length. So, it might look a little tricky at first for Ludovic Klein, but Ludovic can wrestle. He can grapple him. He can outstrike him. He can land the kicks. He's just better everywhere. This is one of those things too, where I just see Ludovic Klein just winning if it goes to the ground, he's going to be winning every exchange. If it's on the feet, he's going to be winning every exchange. Like, it's just going to be one of those crazy things that maybe Roosevelt Roberts lands and, gets a crazy knockout in the first round. But Ludovic should be able to win however he wants, honestly. So the line's crazy wide for a reason. Probably not going to touch this one yet again. Maybe you can look at the over 1.5, but other than that, I can see 1.5 actually. Maybe Ludovic Klein does get some wrestling going, and I think Roosevelt can survive a little bit there. So, but give me Ludovic Klein to win. I'm going to say by 2nd or 3rd round knockout, though. Wouldn't be shocked if it's a sub, though. Really wouldn't. Like, anything could happen in this fight, but Ludovic's going to win.
We were talking about both these guys for a fight last 2 weeks ago. Remember what fight that was? What the comparisons we were doing?
It was
Bahamondes. Told you, that's one thing I got right was Bahamondes.
That's true,
bro. You know why? He's like, it was what I said. Torres is not a bully. He's just a beast, and he goes out and fucks people up. But like Bahamondes is so much bigger. Like, he's not able to just go out and grab him and drag him to the ground and do that. But and that's why I said that Bahamondes would beat Torres, because Torres don't have movement. Like, Ludovic Klein is speed, bro. That's why he's fucking everybody up. He's so fast. So like Bahamondes, he usually fucks people up with leg kicks. Well, Ludovic Klein was so fast that like Ludovic Klein would hit him with a leg kick. Bahamondes would come back. He would hop back, miss it, and then hit him with another leg kick. So within like the first 2 minutes of the fight, Bahamondes stopped throwing leg kicks on Klein. And then he's just so fast, dude. And he hits so hard at 155. Southpaw, his head kick, his left head kick, man, would knock people out cold. He's got like 3 of them on his record. He's knocked Shane Jung out with it. And then he's got good hands too. His wrestling is super improved. His cardio's off the charts, which, that's crazy, because that was like at 145, he must have just been killing himself, because like losing to Mike Trezano and Landwehr's But like, I feel like if they fought at 155, Ludovic probably beats him up. So
Yeah.
But I don't know though. Man, where's the dog, man? That dude's a fucking dog. Who's he fighting? Is he fighting at 155? Landwehr's fighting somebody tough coming up, but it's like
I think he fights at 145.
yeah, but the dude he's fighting is a 55er, and I can't remember who it is.
I
Can you
thought
find out who he's fighting? I don't know how.
But I wanna say they're not fighting anymore, but let me look.
Okay, because there was a the dude he was supposed to fight's a tough ass 55er. And I'm just like, why the fuck is he going up? But yeah, man, Roosevelt Roberts, he's not a bum by any means. Like, he's actually pretty well rounded. He's got good boxing. He's got a fast ass one too. The dude's got like 3 or 4 like sub 30-second knockouts, but he's also got a couple like sub minute and a half losses on his record that look terrible. You know, like Rebeski got him, which is forgivable, short notice. Jim Miller armbarred him. The Kevin Kroom one is unacceptable because Kroom came in on short notice up a weight class, cracks him with the big shot, hurts him, and then chokes him out in like 30 seconds, which, you know, that happens 1 out of 10 fights, but still, man, he's just got bad luck like that. But he's pretty durable. You've seen in the Baja fight until he fucking got spinning kicked in the fucking orbit. Like, he was taking big shots, and he's got decent jiu-jitsu. But yeah, man, I got to go with Ludovic Klein here. I got to say that Ludovic's going to be hitting him with big shots, using speed, using movement, maybe mixing in some grappling. But he's got to stay careful, though, because like I said, Roosevelt Roberts does hit hard, and he's tall and long. He's going to be, 7 inches taller, it says, with half an inch of reach. But he does hit hard. So, I mean, Ludovic Klein can't come out here like he's fighting AJ Cunningham and just, you know, throw the kitchen sink at him. But I do think Klein gets this done, but I love that over 1.5 too. I like that. Klein doesn't come out and just, we killed Cunningham, but he usually, a lot of his fights gun decision.
Well, look what he did against Bahamondes, and I'm not trying to, you know, a bigger guy like that. Like, he was working in the wrestling and grappling, which I do think he's going to be able to do. Maybe a little bit more successful, but I still think that over 1.5 is probably a good play. I don't even know what the odds
crazy thing is how many times has freaking I'm up at 307 or whatever. How many times has
it's set at 2.5.
How many times has dude been finished in the first round?
Who?
Roberts, though. Yeah, like, he's got 4 losses. So Rebeski got him in the first round. Bahamondes got him in the third. Jim Miller got him in the first round, and then Kevin Kroom. That got a no contest. So he's been finished in the first round though 1, 2, 3 times with Kroom. So that's not a good look.
Yeah, the over 1.5 is only minus 170, so it's not really that great.
No, and really he should be 12. He should be 11-5 with the Kroom loss, but that was a no contest. So
yeah.
What up, Covert Bets in the building? Everybody go check him out on Twitter, man. Putting out great stuff all the time. Appreciate you coming out. Appreciate the comment. Anthony Ganskow, what is up, man? He said Brendan Allen subs this bum, then makes easy work a DDP to become the champion before the end of the year. That's wishful thinking there, but hey, it could happen. Anything could happen in MMA. That's for sure. But I don't want to see my dude DDP go out to Brendan Allen like that, though. Not Brendan Allen. He's got to get past Strickland, and Strickland threw him a beating. Real Donald Trump, US, what is up, man? He said, oh, wait, I don't read these.
That's probably a bot.
All right, Patrick said, you guys think the odds makers are going to be more calculated since big underdogs are winning these? No, because they make so much more. So
many people parlay all the bigger.
Yeah, you play favorites. 3-4. They make you. That's the whole point of that. They make you do that. Minus 500, minus 700. They're like, okay, because they know them people are like most likely going to win 8, 9, 9.5 out of 10 times. But dude, they make you put 3 or 4 together to even get close to even money, and one of them slips on a banana peel. That's what they bank on. So them big underdogs cashing, they paid out less money, I'm sure, because that Schofelder or whatever, he was like started minus like 600 or something like that, and got bet all the way up to that in parlays and all that. So they'll pay out the people that sprinkled, like our dude Silky B. But yeah, man, they'll just keep putting them as big favorites. They don't want to give you no free wins in this game. Klein is going to make him look like a bum. That's a fact, Derek. The roster rooster
Rooster.
can't take the French heat. Bon appetit.
Bon
He said,
appetit.
bon appetit. Jumbo Loco in the building. He said, "Hey guys, slammed it. I still made it. Let's go." He said, "Brandon Allen's a lock." Okay.
Oh, okay.
Jumbo, appreciate you coming out every single week, brother, man. That's awesome. Sneaking, getting it in at work. Rolling Deni, what's up? Roberts hasn't won since 2020. Yep.
Yeesh.
I thought he beat what's his nuts Hubbard on the Ultimate Fighter, but the other dudes, man, that was a crazy show. Dude, they brought in all the UFC vets to fight like fucking regional scene guys.
Yeah.
All the UFC vets just beat the shit out of the regional.
Oh, yeah, because they have way more experience.
Yeah, you're like, no, bro. The most craziest thing was Jason Knight beating like making a fool out of the one dude who's actually freaking pretty damn tough. The like Mexican, the port, like Cuban dude, whatever. He fought men. Anyways, that dude was tough, and Jason Knight just like punched him a couple times, took him down, or got took down, and then just subbed him. It was crazy. Elaine Perez and all. Yeah, she better be able to get the fight to the ground. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Scotty, what's up, Herb Dean? What's up, Herb Dean? Appreciate you coming out, man, hanging out with us, bro. Scotty Law in the building. So checking in. Let's hit some winners. We need to. This week, man, is a good card. It's a good card to bet, I think. But I suck. So what do I do? You know what I mean? I don't even know if I'll watch this shit no more, man.
Oh, you're watching it.
Yeah.
At least this week.
It's not fun to watch it anymore for me. He said, "Why is Brendan Allen's wrestling good these days? Main reason I can't trust it. Maav is Allen is at one of the best gyms in the world, and Maav is at a French gym. Yep, this cannot be ignored. True that.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Let's see. BSD for the Bon Appetit. Sean Combs, Diddy the Diddler." Said, "I've been texting everyone I know from jail and asking Johnny if you still got any old phone videos, please erase." Got that baby oil? Got that baby oil on lock? Come on, Johnny.
Hey,
use that freak off, man.
You better be paying up, or that video is going right to the feds.
Use that yeah, there we go, Anthony. Landon Quinones. Yep. And that kid's actually tough. He would smoke Jason Knight in real, like, I don't know if the pressure got to him, but like if they fought, especially this Jason Knight. Yeah, Grateful Dude in the house. What's up, man? Everybody check Grateful Dude out on Twitter, man. He puts out a bunch of good stuff about all kinds of fantasy sports and just all kinds of stuff. Check him out. He said, "I'm hoping some dogs come through this weekend. Good luck on all your bets." Same to you, Grateful Dude. Same to you.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Men's lightweight, Balaji Oki versus Chris Duncan. You can start this one off, John.
This one, I don't know about this one, actually. I was kind of going back and forth with this one. I ended up going with Oki still. I just think he's the better striker, more technical guy, a little faster hands, but Duncan can crack. I do worry about his chin a little bit, but, he does have good recoverability if he does get knocked down. And he does have wrestling. I think he has the wrestling upside. I think he might be stronger in the clinch and able to take down Oki. Oki's last performance against, I think it was Timothy Calaba. I can't even say his last name.
Kawamba.
Kawamba. But
don't even bring up Josh fucking Kulaba's fucking name in front of me no more.
Nope.
Having Kevin Holland with their fight IQs, they probably hang out after.
Right. But that was a close fight, and maybe he wasn't ready for all the wrestling and grappling, but I think Chris Duncan can do something similar, and I think he should if he wants to win this fight. So I think this fight's going to be super close, but I just think overall, I think Oki's going to be landing the better shots, and maybe the judges will finally, take damage over grappling this time in this fight. But if not, then this might be a very, very close fight. But I like the overs in this fight. But I'm probably going to stay away. I want to see a little bit more from Oki, and honestly, I want to see a little bit more from Chris Duncan. A lot of his fights haven't really been all that great. I mean, he looked good against Ashmuz, but he broke his arm early in the first round. So you're fighting a one-arm guy and you still couldn't finish him. And then you went to decision with Omar Morales.
That was close too. He got stung by Omar Morales.
Yeah, that's when he got knocked down. And I'm like, dude, you got knocked down by Omar Morales? Like, like both these guys are like, you kind of have to, I don't know. I don't want to bet this fight. I just want to see a little bit more from both guys. I do think this fight can play out like closer than the line says though. So give me Oki though to win. I'll say by decision, and it might be a close one.
Yeah, man. Should be a good. It's a close fight. Just because we don't know enough about Balaji Oki yet, but one thing I do know about him is he's got power in his hands, he's got good knees, and he's durable as shit. Because if you see him with like Dylan Sandoval and a couple other fights that he had over in like Belgium, dude, with some pretty tough people, he's took some big shots. Like his defensive wrestling isn't terrible, but like what everybody's got to understand too is like Timothy Kwamba is actually a good fighter. Like the dude, I didn't think he won on the Contender Series over Mateus, the dude from Canada. I think his name is Mateus, or what's the dude's name? That dude's Vogel. What is his name? Mateu Vogel or something like that. Yeah. But the dude's from Canada, and that dude's really freaking good too. Yeah, man. This fight should be close. Chris Duncan, we've seen him get knocked out. He's got good striking. He's got decent power in his hands. You've seen him crack Manuel Torres, and then I don't even know how that happened. That was just crazy how Torres just like manhandled him like that, because Duncan's like a pretty strong wrestler and stuff, but that was just kind of crazy. And I think I don't think Duncan's all that great. And I think that's what sold everybody that Manuel Torres was just going to go out there and stomp Bahamondes and to the ground with that. But Oki, dude, I like his durability in this fight. That's what I'm gonna say, dude. Duncan's well-rounded. He's not great anywhere, but he does have good defensive wrestling, offensive wrestling. He's got pretty good cardio. Everything's pretty good other than like his chin, because we've seen Slava Claus knock him out, drop him in the first round, knock him out basically cold in the second round. His next fight, when he came back and fought Charlie Campbell dropped him a couple times and hit him
3 times, I think.
Yeah, and then he gets up and he lands the perfect shot on Charlie Campbell. Then, like we said,
Omar dropped him.
So even if, say, Duncan can get a little wrestling going and stuff, like Oki hits hard, bro, and Oki's going to end up like landing the more damaging stuff, I think, in this fight. And I just like his durability better because, like I said, I've seen Duncan get knocked out. I've seen him get manhandled to the ground and just thrown to the ground and fucking choked out. So I'm going with Oki, but I think it's close because, like, I'm really not that high. Like, if Oki doesn't knock you out with some shit like he did Sandoval, and he usually don't come out. Like, he comes out like Kwamba in most fights. Like, against Sandoval came out hot. He came out hot. Sandoval's like the French kickboxer. He's good. And they both just went at it. But, like, yeah, man, I like Oki here, but I'm not like confident at all.
If he was like a minus 150 favorite, I'd probably be more inclined to bet that. But I know it's not too much different at minus 200 range, but I don't know. Like, I got to see a little more.
Like, Kwamba was up a weight class, just fought the week before that, and they gave him a good fight. It was split decision, shouldn't have been. Oki like 1-2 because the Kwamba took him down in the second round and like controlled.
Well, that's another thing too. Is like, whose cardio do you favor more in this fight too? If it gets to the later rounds, like we saw Oki kind of slow down after all that wrestling from Kwamba.
Duncan kind of slows down too if he has to wrestle, like he did against Morano.
Yeah, that's true. He did a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a weird fight to me. I don't know.
Yeah, Almeida outstruck Kwamba. Yeah. Yep. It's a different kind of striking though, because like Almeida's so good at striking, like as his one like background, that it's tough. Yeah. Hyped to see Oki because I'm from Belgium, but damn, I didn't like the matchup from the second I saw it. Yeah, it's two tough dudes.
That you, Saba?
I know, Tenacious Bling in Belgium. Man.
You and Saba need to meet up.
Got the dono from Anthony Ganskow. Said Money Moicano is a lock. Hey, somebody else on this panel might be with you on that.
And it ain't me.
So if somebody up here is with you on that, I concur. I think that's a French word.
I don't know about the lock part, but
I like it. Deni,
I don't mind people picking them, but
the Diddler, aka Johnny's accomplice, said I wouldn't mind dropping 799 bottles on Eileen Perez. Yeah, you might need that many. You might need 800. You might just round it up. Cakes, but getting rough in here. Better hold on. Jesus, man. Johnny, get your boy, Johnny. Get your boy, Johnny. Let me tell you something, brother. Money Moicano cannot afford to lose. He loves money, man. He loves money. Do you guys think Brito Gomez goes distance? That's a tough one. We're about to get there, though. Ulysses, what's up? I like the emoji.
That's SpongeBob.
Isn't that what? I don't think so, man.
It looks like SpongeBob.
But It's pretty cool. Smiling face. He cannot afford to lose. Yep. That's how you get the money. Next one, man. This is gonna be a weird one, dude. Men's light heavyweight. Omar C versus Dawoon. Well, it's C, but that's how everybody pronounced it on every fight I ever watched.
Okay.
And it's spelled.
I'm gonna say Psy personally, but
well, it's C, but I mean,
you do you.
You do you. But Omar C versus Dawoon Jung. It's a weird fight for me. Omar C, dude, he's the most one-dimensional mofo you're gonna see. And like his one dimension to me isn't all that impressive. Like he's got no striking. Like he doesn't trust it. He got no striking. The only thing he wants to do is go across the ring, bear hug you, put you against the cage, lock his hands, take you down, and then jiu-jitsu you, right? And he's a big, strong dude, but like I watched him fight this other dude. I forget. I think the dude might have been from France too, but it was another big, tall dude that was like 6'5", and he got reversed a couple times. He was getting hurt on the feet, almost got hit with a flying knee, and like it just didn't look good. Like he only wrestles with some jiu-jitsu. Dawoon Jung, right? He's dangerous on the feet. We've seen him land big shots, hit Kennedy and Njoku with them. Not Njoku, the Anthony Njokwani, but what's his name? Njeshu, whatever. Seen him hit him with the elbows, drop him, finish him. We've seen him get beat, but dude, come on, man. He's getting beat by some of the best people in the fucking world. You know what I mean? Carlos Ulberg, yeah. The Devin Clark fight is what makes me think that Dawoon Jung can win this fight. Like he's got good takedown defense, right? He's got like an 80% takedown defense. Devin Clark, I don't care what anybody says, is going to have better wrestling than Omar C. Period. He's a college level wrestling like standout, and Dawoon Jung was wrestling with him just fine, landing his own takedowns, getting his reversals, and landing some decent shots. But he slowed down, but he was still holding his own. And like I said, he had an 85% takedown defense before that. And the only reason it was at 85 was that Ibragimov dude just went crazy on him and took him down a bunch of times. But remember when he fought like William Knight and he's just like hip tossing him all over the ring? He's got excellent judo. He's got good striking. He's got usually pretty good cardio. Like the Ulberg fight, he got choked out, bro. He got hurt a couple times in that fight. And like that's Carlos Ulberg. Like that dude's probably going to be fighting for a title in the next like 2 fights maybe or something. But man, I think Dawoon Jung can stop this dude's wrestling and keep it standing. I think that this dude has nothing to offer standing, like not one thing to offer standing. I don't think his wrestling's that good. I think he's fought lower level guys, even Tusos, whatever. Come on, man. Like the level of that dude to Dawoon Jung. I just think the line's crazy. This dude should be minus like 160, 170 based off what he's going to do. And if his one skill set don't work, he's going to get beat up. I'm going to say Dawoon Jung at plus 400 has fought the best people in the world, got some wins over some of the best people, got some losses. But like Umar Saad C hasn't fought anybody. This is a huge step up. So give me Dawoon Jung. Let me hear what you got.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not betting this fight at all, but I do like Psy to win or C or whatever. But I just don't trust Jung. I know he's still young. He's fought better competition. Yeah. But, Devin Clark fight does scare me a little bit in the opposite way of, how you say you don't mind it too much because Devin Clark is the better wrestler, which is true.
Yeah, but he was wrestling tough with him for the whole fight.
Yeah, but keeping it Dustin Jacoby, like Jacoby doesn't fight or knock out anybody. And then also don't forget about, it's been a while, but it's Sam Alvey. like that was a freaking close draw fight.
But it was hard to style on that dude because nobody can finish him. So he just makes fights stupid looking.
So I think he doesn't have great fight IQ personally. And I think he's going to make a mistake here and that could cost him. And I think he can get subbed. I think he can get knocked out. And I do think Jung is, he should be good. Like you think like man on 30. Paper. I know, but you look on paper and you like look everything and then you think back and you're like, man, he made a stupid mistake there. He could have done that there. Oh, he's looking bad here. It's like, I don't know, man. In fight decisions, like something about him, it just rubs me the wrong way. So
Omar C is like, he's like if you ordered Jailton Almeida from Wish. Like that's what he is, dude. He doesn't have the wrestling. He's not like that slick in jiu-jitsu like Almeida, and he doesn't have.
I don't think he has bad striking either. He's got good striking. I think he's got good power.
See,
yeah,
that man ain't through. I couldn't find a punch he threw standing up. Like he was always just backing up. Okay,
But like I said, Jung is hittable too. So it's like we'll see what happens here. I'm staying away. Let's be honest. This is not a fight you should be betting unless you just want to throw a little bit on Jung because of the odds. Like the odds are crazy. So like you said,
that's
just
crazy.
because he's French doesn't mean like
this is the
his
biggest
odds should be like 500.
Yeah, they're treating this dude like he's Hamzat Chimaev, but like he has never fought nobody or beat nobody good.
But
in his
I
life.
I don't trust.
Is this Effie from Any Action Sportscast? Effie? What's up, Effie? He said I'm excited for this card. Lots of good fights this week. They're definitely
it could be. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with Psy or C or whatever.
That's a fact. Anthony knows what's up. Sam Alvey, karate champion of the world, the whole world, Craig. Whole world, Craig.
Sorry, I am sorry.
Okay,
but in the UFC, that guy was hot garbage. So
but the thing is he was tough as shit, and before the end, he didn't really get finished, so it was hard to just style on him. Like, because he just
it's gonna be easy to style on side.
And not only that, he had fucking great takedown defense because he trained with Dan Henderson his whole life. So like he would just wait to throw haymakers. He would make everybody look not as good as they were. Not to say he won, but like he would just wait to throw haymakers. You couldn't take him down. And like when you went in to throw combos, he's just throwing haymakers at you. So it would like slow the fight down and make all the fights stupid. Shout out though, Sam Alvey.
Interesting.
Sai has some KO power. He's also a rising prospect. Agree on the line. What is the UFC brass trying to set up?
Well, and that's another thing too.
Because where do you go after that? Because I'm telling you, the first person with great takedown defense, which I think Dawoon Jung actually has, and he's huge too. That's what I like. Is Dawoon Jung is his biggest side. He's 6'4" himself. You don't have the reach, but they ain't striking. Personally, 80%.
Ain't that good for light heavyweight? There's nobody that wrestles at light heavyweight. Nobody except Devin Clark. And what is he doing? Not in the UFC. I'll guarantee that.
Devin Clark?
Yeah. Is he in the UFC still?
If Ian Kutalaba is, Devin Clark better be.
Well,
they put on good fights no matter what.
Name one wrestler grappler at light heavyweight division that's actually like really good at it.
Ankalaev.
He's more a striker. He can wrestle.
Yeah.
When his legs get chopped to pieces for 3 rounds.
Your boy Ratchik.
He can wrestle, but
are you talking D1? You want D1?
I'm talking like more of a wrestler. Like the guy
Mays ain't never making light heavyweight.
Well, I know that, and if he did, he'd be running that division.
So that day, there ain't gonna be.
If you can wrestle and you're a light heavyweight, you'd be a champion. 100%. There's no wrestlers in the light heavyweight division.
Jones, Rashad Evans, a lot of them, man, wrestlers.
That's years ago. I'm talking now.
I'm backing your story up, Johnny. You said if you can wrestle real good, you'd be champion.
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, see?
Appreciate you. Yeah, Kutalaba can wrestle at 205, just only for 5 minutes.
You can get 3 takedowns in a row and not control you for 1 second. It doesn't make any sense. We'll get there.
Get the hooks in. That's the difference. Like I said, there's different styles of wrestling. Like he's a Greco-Roman wrestler where they just want to freaking slam people. Like freestyle wrestling, you don't even want to hold people down. You just throw them, roll around, and that's it. But like you want real folk style wrestling where you're just holding the motherfucker down. That's the UFC kind of wrestling you want. Like you could be a 4-time state champ, but if you're just tech following people, taking them down, letting them up, that's not going to work in the UFC. You got to just get the hooks in. Be good at jiu-jitsu too. Because all them dudes, like the only one that kind of, and Gamrot's supposed to have great jiu-jitsu, but he really can't hold people down either. Like he takes them down, they get up. Maav never gets the hooks in, which is crazy because you would think that dude would just know how to do that. Let's see. Yeah. Men's flyweight, Daniel Perez versus Victor Altamirano. Who you got in this, Yanni?
Let's see. Let me look them through. Yeah, I'm going with Altamirano here. Not to say that Brez or Baraz, whatever we want to say, is bad by any means, but man, he's 35 years old. We've seen him slow down in some of the fights as the fight goes longer, like round and a half over that. And he likes to come out, he's got good grappling, he's got good striking, but he does get hit a lot. Not to say Altamirano some kind of crazy power, but he does have good wrestling. He's well-rounded. And I think he's got good durability too. And I think he can wear on Perez and drag this fight into the later rounds and either win a decision or maybe even a late finish. It's just, I'm not sure after round 1 how Perez is going to look. Like, yeah, he does like to go in there and brawl it out, and he has good striking. But as the fight goes on, every time, or if he doesn't get clipped in the first round, let's put it that way, he slows down. And a lot of his fights recently have only been in the round, haven't even got to round 2. Let me see how many actually have. I mean, I think the last one he's been into round 2 was against Carlos Hernandez in the Contender Series fight. And honestly, I think Carlos Hernandez won that fight. Is that the one? Or was it?
Which one?
Was
Candelario?
Carlos
Morano?
Hernandez?
No, he fought Morano as a regular fight in the UFC, but he fought Carlos Candelario on the Contender
I was talking
Series.
about Daniel Perez.
Oh, yeah, he fought Hernandez, yeah.
I thought Hernandez won that fight.
He did win that fight,
okay,
but he didn't win that fight. Like, I thought Barres won that fight.
Oh, you thought Barres won that fight?
Yeah, Barres was doing some damage, in my opinion.
I'm thinking of something else.
It was close, though. It was really close.
But that was the last time he's been in the round 2, and that was 3 years ago. All these other fights, he's getting people out in round 1, or he's getting put out in round 1. But I think Victor's like durable enough. I think he's got the cardio to back it up. And I think Brez is going to be dangerous in the first round, but I think if it gets in the second and third, like the takedowns are becoming easier. And he's going to be able to get and win the minutes that way. So I'm going with Morano. I know the line completely flipped right now, but I like it. I got it earlier in the week.
What's up? What's up? Oh, we got baby blood in the
baby
house.
Blood.
What's up, girl? How you doing?
Good.
You happy to be here tonight?
Yeah.
You ready to make some picks?
Yeah.
We're gonna do some
okay. Better get some luck for your dad. He's struggling a bit.
We both are. She had Grasso and O'Malley. You know,
I tried to tell you on one of them.
Yeah, dude, that's what makes me so mad is that I didn't bet Maav. Like that's even the bets I lost. It's the ones you're just like I've said Marav's one of the crazy. Okay, all right.
You should do the main event.
What? Okay, main event and what? What other one? What do the people want?
Oki and Chris Duncan. Let's do Ziam and Frivola.
We could do that one. You want to do? You don't want to do a Maav Brandon Allen?
I'm just looking at the pictures.
A Tenacious Bling said Oki and Duncan, so that'll be one.
There you go.
Oh yeah, we got the Butcher too.
The Butcher.
All right. We got Gomez Brito.
Do that
one. All right, we're gonna do 2. So we're gonna do the main event and let's do the Brian Battle one.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. We'll do main event first. All right. Out of them 2, who you think's gonna win?
This is a tough one. Thinking hard.
Moicano. Money, Moicano. Why you pick him, girl?
I didn't pick it.
You think he looks tougher?
Mm-mm.
You think he's gonna win?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay, that's all we need.
Well, at least you were right about the tough part.
So which one? Wait. Okay. Which one do we want next?
Let's do either the Oki one or the Gomez and Brito.
Well, Anthony asked first, so we'll do Brito. I mean, we'll do Oki.
Okie-dokie.
Right here. Last one. Hey, Chris Duncan. Duncan and Moicano. That's 2 underdogs. You always pick the underdogs.
I didn't know.
That's good. It's good. That'll pay big. We'll have to post that.
Let's go.
Thank you. Find out with your mama. She said bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, that's a crazy one. Duncan, I expected her to pick Oki there. Dude looks tough.
That's what I
Dude
said.
looks. Hey, everybody, will you shut the door, please? Let's see. Anthony. Oh yeah, the butcher. Yeah, I'm on the butcher. People love to bet Victor. Oh yeah, I'll break that down real quick. Barres versus Morano. I went Morano just because I like his cardio. Barres, even though I thought he beat Hernandez, he slows down. He goes hard in the first round. He works the body. You've seen against like Jeff Fiallo, like almost all of his fights, he goes hard in the first round. And if he can't get you out of there, he slows down bad. And I don't think he gets Morano out of there. He's very durable. He's a tough dude. So the first round's going to be tough, but like it's hard to bet either side because even with Morano, like he's going to have to clearly win the last two. And he fights close as hell with every single person he fights. Even though I thought he won his last fight, he landed 9 takedowns. Barres actually showed good takedowns against Carlos Hernandez, like good timing on some doubles that he hit. And then like Carlos Hernandez was kind of able to land the takedowns on Morano. So I got to think Barres might be able to land a couple takedowns, even if he's a little tired. But I'm going to take Morano just based off the cardio. I hate betting people that gas out. So give me Morano, but I would stay away from betting this fight. Even the over-unders are tough because Morano is tough, but Barres hits hard, dude. I mean, he had Hernandez rocked a little bit, but I mean, people are putting Hernandez out now. So I feel like he should have. But both these dudes are a little older. Barres, 35 years old, 3 submission losses. So if you want to look at Morano by submission, maybe after he gasses out a little bit, that's something to look at.
He got 4.
DG said, I'm taking Barres, more power and has good wrestling. Morano is awkward and got dropped by Lacerda. Yeah. Victor slowed down too against Dos Santos. Yeah. Against Dos Santos, he was up in
that was elevation
of Mexico City, and he landed like 9 takedowns.
I think Vinicius might have been elevation too, actually.
Yeah, that was a terrible
Where was that?
fight. But that dude goes hard too. Aki Duncan. Yep.
Oh no, it's in Texas. Never mind.
Anthony, all right, I don't even. All right, deuces, Bo Daddy. All right, Brendan Allen should have did them. Let's see. Justice said, much love to the show. Always enjoy your guys' take on each fight. We appreciate you all. You've been coming out since the beginning, Justin. So we appreciate you, man. Johnny, go with the maths. Is your math be mathing lately, Johnny?
Am I gonna go? Maybe I should. I don't know what math you're talking about.
Johans, what up? So he's on Chris.
Is the math just the better record? Is this the guy that likes the better records?
Record.
No, I mean he's been right the last couple times he tried to say something to me. I'm like, I should go with a better record. You're right.
Makes sense most of the time. Baby Blood's been. I don't think she does tape study. You know what I mean? So I think she's guessing. Sure. Mafsar, Evelev, Bilal, and Marab combined KO. Yeah, I've seen that. Seen that. Marab's got like 11 or 12 UFC wins and no finishes.
It's wild. He's got 1. Marias.
Oh yeah, earlier. Yeah. He hit Barres boxing.
It is
really good.
It's just second round it gets sloppy.
Yep. Next fight, women's bantamweight, Eileen Perez versus Daria Zenilakova.
I cannot say the last name, so it's Daria for me.
Daria. I'll start this one out. This is good. It's a weird fight. Like I'm gonna pick Perez because I like the grapplers, and I think she has really good grappling for the girls' bantamweight division. I think her striking is okay. She doesn't believe in it either. Where she kind of once she starts believing in her striking, gives herself more time to land some strikes to set up her wrestling, she'll be way better. But she kind of does that too, where she does have power. You've seen her drop Jocelyn Edwards and land some pretty big power shots in other fights, but then she automatically like grapples right off the bat, rushes across the ring. If she would just slow down, work her boxing, get the other girl boxing back, duck under. But she's got crazy judo tosses. She's heavy on top. She's got good jiu-jitsu.
Who's heavy?
Perez, man.
Oh, okay.
Heavy on top. Yeah, heavy on top. Yeah, she's the new Norma Dumont out there. But
what?
Yeah.
No. Norma Dumont's on another level.
Not now that she dropped down to 35.
You better stop picking against her. Need to
Norma,
figure it out, bro.
she cheats,
You
bro.
pick against Norma too many times.
Headbutting people, dude.
Too many times, bro.
Yeah, but she lost a little of the dump truck at 135 now. You know what I mean?
Ever she gets it back the next day.
But Daria, like this fight is kind of concerning because, like, all right, so I'm not high on Jocelyn Edwards at all, anywhere. I don't care, striking, whatever. She's got like decent striking, but like her takedown defense isn't all that good. It's getting better, and her grappling's getting a little better. But like Eileen Perez, took her down a couple times in the first round with some good throws, but then just kept getting reversed, but then would reverse their back. And then by the second round, couldn't even land the takedowns, right? She was getting taken down. She was on her back, and then they got stood up because she got headbutted because Jocelyn Edwards headbutted her. So they stood it up, and that's when she hit her with that spinning back fist. Then even in the third round, she wasn't able to land no takedowns. And still was able to get the win because she won the first two, you know. But like that concerns me here because like I think Daria is better than Jocelyn Edwards. Like on the feet, she's got really good striking, and I think she has actually like better takedown defense because even against Montserrat Rendon, like people might not be high on her. I'm not high on her either, but she's a big girl that's strong with decent grappling, and she can take a shot too. Like Daria hit her with some big shots on the feet that might hurt Eileen Perez. But I'm going to take Perez because I do think she'll be able to land the takedowns. But like if she can only land the takedowns a couple times in the first round, it comes out in the second and third again, and she doesn't drop Daria, then Daria can easily get the win. I'll tell you another thing is Daria starts bleeding on the way to the fucking ring. Dude, I've never seen a girl take take damage worse than that girl does.
Amanda Hebus.
She's bad too, but this girl's skin's so much like just like pale, bro. Like she didn't even get hit with pale skin. Don't show good, man. Paul Felder, all them, bro. You show
that's true.
That's true. Bro, she used to or like Rendon barely hit her with any shots in that fight, dude. And she's like both eyes because she's got like the Russian dude. She's got big cheekbones, and she's just like everything shows on her. Everything shows on her. So that's one thing I don't like because I don't play good for the judges. But I'm taking Perez. I was way more high on her pre-tape than I was, you know, afterwards. But I'm still going to pick her. Who do you got?
Yeah, I'm on Perez too. Obviously, I think it's going to be Daria with the better striking. I do think Perez is going to have better wrestling and grappling for sure. If Daria had a little bit better takedown defense, maybe I would want to pick her for the underdog. But I don't see Daria getting finished, or I'm sorry, I don't see Perez getting finished by Daria, and I don't think Perez is going to finish Daria either. Both girls are tough. They both slow down as the fight goes on too, but the thing about it is Perez, I think in the third round, she can look death gassed, and all she needs to do is shoot a takedown, and then she'll get it. Like if that's how bad like Daria's takedown defense gets as the fight goes on too. We've seen it in the Rendon fight. That fight was super close. A lot of people thought Rendon won. I wouldn't have been mad if she did because I didn't bet either fighter because it was a crazy weird fight to bet. But I could see it too. But you got to go with damage though. I thought damage was more on the Daria side, but Perez is going to be doing more damage on top two than Rendon did, and I just got to go with Perez. I'm not going to bet her though this time. I usually do, but every freaking time I worry and I sweat it. But I'm not doing it this time. I'm just going to watch it just for fun. I'm going to try to be a little bit more conservative with my bets because I'm not doing well as we all know. So staying away from this one, but I do think Perez wins though.
I like it. Scotty Law says, every time Perez fights, I wish God would reincarnate me as a pair of UFC shorts. Yeah. They probably sell them things by now, don't they?
Yeah, I'm sure you can get something like that.
Something cost you a pretty penny. Yeah, because I know somebody bought Diana Belbita's like sports bra she wore in one of them or whatever they wear. It was only like $600. I forget where I seen that.
Only
posted it on Twitter or something. I mean, it's just all what you're into, Johnny. It's a little or it's a lot to me.
Fair enough.
Brez Jiu-Jitsu got to be getting good working with Jillian so much. Yeah, and she's at a good camp. Goat Shed, right? I believe is where they train. Yeah, it's me. I had to get a new YouTube account because I got a new phone. Okay.
Oh,
all right.
You can't sign in to your old account?
I don't know how that works, Johnny. I'm not with the new stuff, the technology.
All right.
Let's see. Derek says, I don't know either of these girls, but after watching a few fight breakdowns, I went in big on Perez. She better win or everyone is stupid. True. True that. Next fight, women's bantamweight 135, Jacqueline Cavalcante versus Nora Corno. How do you see this one going down, Yanni?
This is another one I'm gonna stay away from. I am picking Cavalcante, but there are red flags in this fight for me. She is taking this fight on short notice. I do think Nora is gonna be the stronger of the fighters, the one that hits harder. She is in her home field advantage in France. I also believe that Nora, didn't she fight in France and kind of got a gift win as well? Maybe her first UFC fight.
Against
What was
Jacqueline or against Edwards,
Yeah,
Justin Edwards. It was close.
I thought and it was in Paris. So
Paris.
throwing that out there as well. But I am going with Cavalcante. Like I said, I think she's going to throw more volume. I think she does have the more technical striking. But man, Nora is very good in the clinch. She's got good elbows. She can wrestle and grapple, but her takedown defense is not good. But I don't think Cavalcante is going to be coming in here wrestling either. So this fight might play out on the feet. And it's just who does more damage and maybe whoever has more moments too. So this could be a close fight too. And I'm going to stay away, but I'm picking Cavalcante. I just don't. There's too many red flags to bet her, though, for me. I know she's going to be the better fighter overall and the better striker, more technical striker, let's put it that way. But I think Nora has a chance to win this fight, unfortunately. But I'm going with Cavalcante to win by decision. I like the overs. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. This is a rematch. So both these girls fought. Like it was like I think Nora Cornell's first fight and like Cavalcante's it was Nora Cornell's first MMA fight and then like Cavalcante's second, or that switched.
Yeah.
But Nora Cornell's got like a lot of Muay Thai experience and stuff around the world. She's got a good kick game. She's got a good knee game, like you've seen against Melissa Mullins, and she got a pretty good takedown defense, like because Muay Thai has a pretty strong clinch against the cage, so she was able to keep the fight up when Mullins kept trying to take her down for the most part. Edwards got her down a couple times, but she was able to reverse it. But the thing is like in a lot of fights, Cavalcante, she's got good striking. Speed kills, dude. And Cavalcante is way faster than Cornell. Like she's just faster than her. She has good movement. Cornell is going to be chasing her around the ring and trying to land kicks and decent punches while Cavalcante is just moving around, just landing good shots. Like you said, I don't like that it's short notice and that she's going to her hometown and all that, but Nora Cornell is 35 now, right? She's not going to grapple in this fight.
No.
Jacqueline Cavalcante is 27 now. When they fought before, it was 4 years ago. So Cavalcante was only 23. Cornell was 31 in her prime. You know what I mean? And if she was going to beat her, I would have assumed it would have been then. Because, like, I just think that the only thing that she's going to be adding to her game now is, like, defensive wrestling. Like, nothing's really changed for both of these girls. So, give me Cavalcante. I like her by decision. I think she just outpoints her just like she did Nunes. You know what I mean? But it's a good fight, though. And maybe Nora Cornell can land a good body shot or something that hurts Cavalcante. So, but it should be a good fight, though. Nora got to make weight. Yeah. Two weight cuts. Don't know if it's going to be a huge factor here, but Cornell was gassing against Dixon and Cavalcante already beat her. Yep. Dixon gassed out too, just trying all that wrestling, man, and then one good knee to the body on the way out, and then she kicked her in the head. But Nora for the plus money looks tempting. Johnny K, the beard dye looks natural. Oh,
bro,
come on.
This is all straight up natural.
Coming in hot.
Natural.
I come in, my beard looks like that next week. I'm like, hey, man.
Well, once December hits, you'll be seeing a lot more grays, I'm sure.
Johnny's got dark hair. He's Greek, man, on top, man. He's got too dark.
See my head too?
Really
it's all
dyed.
gray in there, yeah. I mean, there you just can't really see.
It's all dyed. I watched him dye it and shit. Before he went to the Bellator, I had to touch him up on the top.
And spray, because I'm bald on top too.
Yeah. I walked in the one time. Yeah. Men's featherweight, William Gomez versus Joe Anderson Brito. You could start this one, Yanni.
Yeah.
Or no, I started. You started the last one. So
okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, this should be a decent fight here. Like from one end, anyways, from Brito, because he's an exciting fighter. Right, he's well-rounded, high-level jiu-jitsu black belt, as you see against Diego Lopez on the Contender Series, where he was cracking Lopez, both were cracking on the feet, and then he took him to the ground. Survived a couple tough spots, but he's a high-level black belt and landed some crazy ground and pound. I think if he would have just been smart, his first UFC fight, he wouldn't have lost in years. But like he came in and just tried to like spaz grapple fucking Bill Algeo like he didn't even know how to strike. So he just spaz wrestled him, and then he slowed down after 6 minutes. But he never like fully gassed and just gave up. He was just holding him against the cage and kind of getting reversed towards the end of the second and then the third round. But if he would have just struck with him, he probably would have knocked Bill Algeo out, you know. But live and learn. It was his first fight. He probably came in just thinking he'd take him down and choke him out. But high level black belt, excellent at taking your back, powerful leg kicks. You've seen him explode freaking Jack Shore's leg. Powerful in his punches. You've seen him knock out Chepe Mariscal like fucking shadow realms, you know. Just in a tough ass dude. I like his cardio. I like what he did to Jonathan Pierce, who's a freaking dog too, you know. And he's first round was close, second round he's getting held down. He gets up, lands that choke because he's got high level jiu-jitsu. So William Gomez is a southpaw kickboxer from France. He's got weird. All right, he's got good kicks, right? His left kick is like fucking weird. He just like whips it up there. He's like the dude from fucking Austin Powers, the gold member with his legs. Like literally, like his kicks come from weird ass angles and stuff. But they're pretty effective. They're fast. Like he kicked Elliot or Francis Marshall right in the eye, but like swelled his eye up real quick. But he's not really powerful. He's got decent takedown defense because he's a big ass dude at 6 foot, you know, at featherweight, 73-inch reach. Like even when Elliot Marshall, keep saying that, Elliot the Fire Marshal, he's from fucking like 2003. He's a coach now. But when Francis Marshall was trying to take him down, you know, he's holding him up against the cage and stuff. And he's like, this dude's really strong. And then when they were at range, Gomez was just a lot faster in the first round, you know, and a little bit in the second. But the two things that I don't like about Gomez at all is he don't have boxing. The dude only kicks. Like his boxing's not good. When people get in range, you could just like take off. Like I think Brito can on him because he's more using kicks to keep you at range, moving around, using all that. But when he can punch, but he really don't want to. Some people can punch and kick. Some people can kick really, really good and not punch that well. And then some, you know, do both. But like I just don't think Gomez has good hands. And he almost got finished against Jarno Aarons on the ground. He almost got finished with by Elliot Marshall on the ground in the third round, both of them in the third. So I think that Brito's live here the whole time. I think Brito's going to land way more damage. I think he can hurt him with leg kicks. I think he can land some takedowns, maybe even choke him out. Because like Gomez, here's what I say about that. Gomez has great takedown defense. Like he has a really good takedown defense, but he doesn't have a good get up game. Like if you watch what Francis Marshall did to him in the third round, it's like he just like fucking mauled him. So I'm going to take Joe Anderson Brito. I'm going to assume he finishes him because that's just the style of dude Brito is, but like Gomez is also fucking careful and stuff. So I'm taking Brito. I don't know if it goes under or over. I'm not going to say he comes out and just smashes Gomez, takes him to the ground and chokes him out, and that's the end of it. But I do see Brito winning one way or the other, you know. So give me Joe Anderson Brito, and I see him just keep going up and up. I'd like to see him fight like freaking Gene Silva or one of them dudes someday. So
that'd be wild. But yeah, I'm on the Brito train as well. The Francis Marshall fight with Gomez, that's what basically all you need to see. Francis Marshall's, you know, he didn't really shoot a takedown until the third round, and he literally demolished him in all third round. Brito can do that in round one, and I think he can get him out of there. If he just gets a takedown, gets him to the ground, I think he can get him out of there. I think Brito's a way better grappler than Francis Marshall, more dangerous guy, definitely more dangerous on the feet as well. And I just don't know if Gomez is going to be able to, he's going to have to literally survive for 15 minutes and stay at range. I just don't see that happening for the whole fight. So Brito's going to be able to land some good shots on the feet. He has very good leg kicks as well. And I think he's got good enough wrestling to take him down. I just don't know. Whoa. And also grapple him and probably submit him. So I'm going to go with Brito to win. I'm going to say second or third round submission. It could be a club and sub, something along those lines. But I think Brito is just gonna be too dangerous here for Gomez, to be honest.
Yep, I'm with you on that. But like Gomez could slow it down to make it a more boringer fight.
I don't think he's gonna try to, but that's not Brito though. He's gonna go forward. He's gonna keep pushing forward, whether he's gassed or not. Like he's gonna go forward.
Yep, true that. Yeah, hopefully Brito gets it done. I'm pretty high on him this week, and I'm pretty high on him as a fighter. Like I want him to keep fighting because he could put on some excellent fights in the UFC in the future. Yeah, Anthony said the Zohan kicks for sure. That's a good movie too. That's a great movie. Just playing Johnny K. The beard looks really good. No ditty.
I appreciate it.
That was a little ditty. It was a little ditty, but
just a little bit. Wee bit ditty.
Diddy, do the
It's
Diddy if you want
it's a
to.
wee Diddy. It's a wee Diddy.
But not the Paper Boy. That song, do the Diddy if you want to, because then I can see if I. You don't know that?
Is that some 80s jam?
Fuck yeah. You don't know who Paper Boy is? Do the Diddy
know.
if you want to, because then you don't.
I mean, I know you're older than me, so that might have missed my genre.
What, dude? Anybody in the crowd know that Paper Boy?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You want to, because then I can see if I. Men's light heavyweight.
Paper Boy?
I think his name's Paper Boy. The Paper Boy, man. I'm pretty sure, bro. That's a dude. How do you not know that from the?
I don't know that.
I don't even. Are you even real, Johnny? Let's see this.
I don't know. You tell me. You met me a few times.
Start this breakdown. I'll show you. Ian Cutelaba versus Ivan Urslan.
This fight's gonna be just a fun one to watch. Don't bet on this one unless you're gonna bet anything with the under. But we all know who Cutelaba is. He's a super aggressive fighter. He's got crazy aggressive striking, not technical whatsoever. His wrestling, he can take down literally anybody, but he can't hold him down for nothing. He has the worst fight IQ probably in the UFC, if not top 2. Maybe you could say one more guy that's worse than him, but I don't know. He's got to be in the top 2. But he has fought, better competition. He's fought UFC level people, let's put it that way, but he ain't winning a lot of them, let's be honest. And Urslan, though, I mean, he's a powerful striker. He's not going to wrestle. He's not going to grapple. He's going to go in there and try to knock her head off. So this is a perfect fight for some violence. Like I see violence happening for sure in this fight. So, but I'm going to go with Urslan, and I'm just going to fade Ian because I just can't pick him to win. I picked against him like in his 4 out of his 5 last fights. I think I picked against him. I don't know who that is. No idea. And every time I pick against him, he loses. So I'm going to pick against him again, and I think he loses. He might look good. He might get a takedown. He ain't going to control him. And I think Urslan's going to get back up and knock him out or something. So wouldn't it be funny, though, if this fight does go to decision? Wouldn't be surprised because it's one of those sloppy fights after the first round. We saw it against Felipe Lins. Like, that was just a sloppy fight after the first round. So, but I can't trust Cutelaba as far as I could throw him. There's no way I would pick him in any fight, honestly. So give me Urslan. Why not? I think he gets a knockout. I think he gets in the early second round.
You got Urslan by KO, huh?
Let's go. Why not? Tell me I'm crazy.
I mean, I don't know. Here, let me give you this. Hold up real quick. Okay. This one. This.
Put it closer. I can't really hear it. Put it closer. Or turn it up.
This must be going through this. I don't know how. That's a good song. Oh,
it's going through your earphones.
I don't know what was going. No, it was playing through that. It should have went through that.
I didn't hear it.
Couldn't hear it.
No. I mean, I heard a little bit, but it wasn't loud.
Like that.
That's better.
You missed the hook, man. You ruined it, Johnny.
You ruined it. I didn't ruin shit.
No, yeah, this is a weird fight because Urslan's like 2-2 in his last 4 fights, so it's weird to just get a UFC fight. But he's a big ass dude. I want to see what he looks like on the scale because he's come from KSW where all them Polish dudes and all them dudes over there and all them they freaking use steroids, bro. And this dude is freaking gigantic. Like he's huge. Like you see, like Prakniau came over. Bresky, Lucas Bresky, go see him before he came to the UFC, before he came to the Contender Series. Like he was freaking huge, cut up. He comes over and he's flabby, like kind of little fat. But I want to see what Urslan. Maybe he's just a naturally big ass dude like that. But yeah, watching him fight, I've never seen him really use offensive wrestling, grappling, but they said he's got good grappling, but he's more of a striker. Then it was weird because like the first fight I watched him fight was when he fought the smaller Russian dude, and they fought a 5-round fight, and this motherfucker didn't throw any punches for almost the whole fight. Like he was just backing up, right? And this little dude just doing this, hitting him with some shit, moving away. But So I'm like, damn, this dude's just like a fucking low output none. And then you go watch the other fights that he fights, and he comes out and just like throws caution to the wind and just throwing haymakers. You know what I mean? So he's a big dude. Like I said, it's tough. It's tough to not know about his like offensive and defensive grappling. But like I said, I heard some of the announcers say it was good. Calaba, man, has good striking, but good boxing. He just kind of don't believe in it. But how many people have we seen Calaba hurt? Like we've seen him hurt in Njoku, Devin Clark, a ton of people. I'm not getting all of them here, and then he shoots an immediate takedown, like
like an idiot
every time. Yeah. And then what does he do? You get up and he just keeps taking you down like this is a fucking wrestling match, and he's going to tech fall you. And then he gets tired by like 6 minutes in, or
3 minutes
sometimes you get his fights like Devin Clark and like his last one with Felipe Lins, where he comes out and he fights slower and smart. And like this could turn into a weird fight, like, dude, where they both are just, going slow and like scared of each other's power a little bit. And then maybe with a little wrestling and do all that. And it could be, I like the under 1.5. I think these dudes, 11 of Urslan's last 12 have went under 1.5. And he's fighting another dude that like 88% of his fights have went under 1.5. But dude, like in this fight, like I'm still taking Ion Cutelaba just because of like his UFC experience. Like all the stuff, like I've seen him get beat, but he's mostly getting beat by pretty good fighters. Like I've seen Urslan get beat by guys that I don't think are that great. Some of them were decent over in the KSW promotion, but yeah, I'm going to take Cutelaba here. I'm going to say maybe he can get his grappling going on him and wear on him, or he could just land a big shot striking too. So yeah, I'm taking Cutelaba. I don't trust either one of these fucking guys though. Like, to bet either side, but I do like that under 1.5.
Yeah, I like the unders in this fight for sure.
Yep. JJ knows what's up. The stupid fight against Ank has me really. Yeah. Oh, both. How many?
Both of them.
All of them. Yep. Cutelaba is the light heavyweight Cody Brundage. Yep. But Cutelaba at least tries. Like Cody Brundage,
at least he's dangerous.
Just tries.
Cody Brundage is not dangerous.
Yeah, Ion Cutelaba tries to finish you. Cody Brundage tries to survive.
Get out. He tries to get out.
Nickel. Yeah.
He wants to win, but he doesn't want to win. Like, if that makes sense.
Yep. He wants you to punch him in the back of the head so he can fucking quit. What did he try to 100%. Quit on the last one? And they were like, dude, we're not giving you another win. Called it a no contest. Who was that against?
When he Someone quit. That I was mad about because I bet,
not Cody Brundage. Hassman. I had a big bet on him. Rakim.
Oh, yeah. I did. Yeah, I did too. I was
First round KO, and he was just hammer fisting the dude out.
Well, how are you supposed to watch where you're striking when the guy's literally trying to do this and like hit my head? Yeah. Hit my head.
That's like Cody's
trying to get you out because he rocked him.
Yeah, that's one of Cody Brundage's moves. Like he just
that's his best move.
The back of his head and shit.
Don't get me started.
That's all he's got. That's all he's got.
Don't get me started with that.
I'm still mad. I lost money on Trayshawn Gore against Brundage getting knocked out when Trayshawn Gore beats the shit out of that dude like 8 out of 10 times. Like he had already stopped. He already stopped Brundage's wrestling, like already stopped the takedowns, and then Brundage was just backing up, fucking scared. There's 2 minutes gone in the first round. He already knows his wrestling can't work. And then he just catches him with a lucky shot. I was like, man.
Bink.
Yeah. Cutelaba, yeah. Yeah, and style-wise, no, though, too. They'll quit. They'll quit.
I mean, yeah, they will. I thought you meant like fighting style. I'm like, Cutelaba is way more aggressive, but.
Yeah, but they'll both quit. Like, they'll both find that.
Yeah, but Cody's a different kind of quit. All Codys are the same, personally, so. Got that quit in them.
Mm-hmm. Come from Yanni K. This motherfucker.
Suck it, Yanni K.
I don't think anybody in this next fight is going to have any quit in them, though. Men's lightweight 155. Perez Ziam versus Matthew Fola. You start this one, Yanni.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one here. Ziam, he's a good striker. He's kind of like a William Gomez in a way, but I think he's a little bit better. He's not really a finisher. He stays at range. He can wrestle and grapple. We've seen in some of his fights, but like he's durable. Like, he did get pretty much worked by Terrence McKinney, which isn't a great look. But, he was young. He's moving on up. He's on a little way up, but like he's just not dangerous at all. But for Fola, though, this guy knocked out Drew Dober. Like, this guy is a maniac. He's got tons of power in his hands. He can get cracked. We've seen him get knocked down or knocked out in a couple of his fights, but he just keeps going. He's got good wrestling too. But he is definitely going to be the more dangerous fighter in this fight, and I think he's going to be the one pushing forward, making Ziam go on his back foot, which might not be a good thing for him too. But I like Frivola in this spot. I know he's the underdog, and the line's widening a little bit more, which I'm going to be watching a little bit more, see where this goes. Fun fact: I did see that he has a little guy or a little baby, so he must have just recently had a baby. So that's always something I always look for. And yeah, it makes me more confident with my pick. So I'm going with Frivola to win. It isn't out of this world, but I think he could win by decision. But I'm gonna say KO. I think he does push the pace in the first round, and Ziam's gonna have to figure it out. And I don't know if he's gonna be ready for the pressure, because the one time he got pressured, like Frivola's gonna pressure him, was against Terrence McKinney, and he folded. So I think something along those lines can happen. Maybe not as bad, but something similar to that. So give me Frivola to win. I'm gonna say first or second round KO. But it's not crazy that Frivola can win a decision, though. Kind of maybe a little sprinkle.
Yep. Yeah, like you said, man, Frivola's got KO power in both hands. He's got good wrestling, comes from a wrestling background. You've seen him against like Jalen Turner and them, a couple years ago. He's got pretty decent cardio. Just like a tough dude, he's going for the finish at all times. Pretty well rounded. He's not going to be throwing out a ton of jabs and stuff like that, but serious power, and he's a good fighter with some good experience. Faraz Ziam, like you said, he's a French kickboxer, but like, dude, this dude's good. Like he uses range really well. It's hard to tell because a lot of people don't stand with him at all. Like every single person that fights this dude's trying to take him down like right away. But he does. Because he's so big. He's long. I mean, he's 6'1" with a 75-inch reach, so he's gonna have 4 inches of height and 4 inches of reach here, right? And the thing is that what I really like about him is he's improved his grappling so much, dude. If you watch him fight Michael Figlock, who's got pretty good grappling, like you can go. It's kind of weird how Figlock, like his grappling isn't coming over here and translating over here, because like if you go watch Michael Figlock fight Oban Elliott, dude, he fucking manhandles him and grapples him the whole time and then finishes him on the ground. And then he comes over here and he can't, land a takedown on nobody. Him and Austin Hubbard, I thought he beat Austin Hubbard. But if you watch Faraz Ziam with him, Faraz Ziam's just a big dude, man. He's hurting him with knees to the body, knees to the head. And then, like, he's out wrestling Figlock. Like, he's picking him up and body slamming him. And then the biggest knock on Ziam was early in his career was his cardio. Like for me, like he has a couple close fights early on where he would dominate the first 2 rounds and then kind of get beat up a little bit in the 3rd round. And then it would be like a split decision and this and that. But like his cardio is phenomenal now too. So this fight's tough. I'll tell you why I'm picking Faraz Ziam, because I think he's going to have the grappling to keep this standing for most of the fight. And then standing, like the reason that Matt Frivola, because he's really not like the craziest great striker. Like I said, he's not going to hit you with a double jab straight right and then just hit you with the leg kick and move out. He's waiting for you to counter you with big shots. So all of his knockouts recently were perfect for him because he can back up against the thing and just hit these dudes. Atman Zatar, that's all that dude does, is come forward and throw shots at you. So Frivola was able to counter him and knock him out. Valdez, that's all that dude does, is like a tornado, come forward at you throwing big shots. Frivola backs up and just fucking hits him and knocks him down like 5-6 times. Drew Dober, what's he do? Comes at you like a fucking wrecking ball and just tries to get you out of there. All these dudes were dudes he was just able to counter with big shots. That's not how Faraz Ziam fights, man. He's going to pick you apart from range and then hit you with the bigger shots. And then when you come in to grapple, now he's got the grappling to go with it. I like that Ziam's 27 years old. Matt Frivola's 34. I don't like the fact that I like Matt Frivola a ton as a fighter. I like him on Twitter. I like that he just had his son, and that's usually a big thing in this game. But like,
it is.
I got to go with Ziam, dude. Like, and then Matt Frivola got knocked out pretty bad with that last head kick by Benoit Saint-Denis, and I just feel like Frivola's like path to victory here is not going to be to knock Ziam out. I don't think Ziam's ever been knocked out. Like I said, he's a good French kickboxer and he's huge, uses that reach. Is Frivola's going to have to out wrestle him like he did Jalen Turner for 3 rounds, and that's a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. But give me Faraz Ziam, and I think it's by decision. You know what I mean? I don't think he finishes Matt Frivola. If you watch Frivola, he's pretty tough. He's got pretty good cardio. He's got pretty good scrambles like Luis Pena, Lando Venata. But like I said, his wins recently were like perfect for him. he just sat back and counterpunched these dudes that were just coming to try to knock his head off. So I got Ziam. Let's see. Anthony said hype for every Frivola fight. Yeah, I get to pull out my favorite piece of merch. What you got, man? Frivola's like, oh, you got the steamroller? Yeah, let's go. Oh, he said I'll be smoking on that Ziam pack through my steamroller. Hey, the shout out for getting that too. From him. Been a long time. Frivola went 3 rounds, huh? Yeah, his last 4 fights, first round finishes, one way or the other for him or the other person. Can he push? I know, and he's getting older. Yeah, I don't know.
I think he's fine.
Yeah,
he's fine.
Because on the feet is clearly that Ziam is the better striker and bigger, longer.
Well, yeah, Frivola needs to make this like a dirty fight. He can't just sit
and
back.
He's good at that.
Yeah,
it's what he did with Jalen Turner, bro. I had a big ass bet on Jalen Turner versus Matt Frivola the first time they fought. Well, or I mean, the one they did fight, and I was fucking mad, dude. 138 MMA. We got Tyler in the house, so let's go. Missed y'all last week. Yeah, man, missed y'all. Appreciate you coming out tonight. Everybody check out 138 MMA on YouTube, on Twitter, Instagram. He's everywhere, man. So everybody check him out. He puts out great breakdowns every single week, man. And good dude. So definitely check him out.
Yes, sir.
DG said maybe Ziam is live for a 2nd or 3rd round KO with a body shot. His knees, dude. If you see what he's hitting Michael Figlock with, he's definitely got a chance.
Ziam round 3 or decision, that would be the bet I would play if I was on Ziam.
Johan's, yeah. Ziam, Matt has power and he can out wrestle him. And if Matt can push that grappling pace for 3 rounds, he could definitely win this fight. But
or
that's,
even
that's
2,
what he's
just 2.
Yeah, Tyler's the man for sure. 138 has a fantastic channel. That's for sure. For sure. 2 fights. We're doing pretty good on time. Men's middleweight, Nasruddin and Maav versus Brendan Allen. I start this one. I believe I finished that last one. Yeah, so this should be a great fight. Brandon Allen did not beat Chris Curtis the last fucking fight. I watched that whole 25-minute fight again. He didn't. He's fucking trying to pull. Bro, that motherfucker, they gave him the 5th round, bro. That fucker was trying to pull guard. At one point, the ref, Chris Curtis, got up and was like, get up. And Brandon Allen could barely even get up, bro. Like, fucking. Anyways, decent. Brandon Allen's got decent striking. He's got a nice straight right down the pipe, and like he throws a fast head kick. He's got pretty good wrestling. He's got excellent jiu-jitsu, right? Really good jiu-jitsu. He can take your back real quick and definitely tap out these lower level guys. I think he even got like Jocko, Muniz and stuff like that, but that was after Muniz just kind of gassed and went to the ground. But he's well-rounded. I don't think he takes a great shot. Like, I don't think he takes a great, like you've seen what like Chris Curtis did to him the first time. You've seen what Sean Strickland did to him. Bruno Silva dropped him. He's been hurt in a lot of fights. Chris Curtis hurt him a couple times in that fight, which I think Chris Curtis won. You know what I mean? But we seen what and I'm not even doing MMA math, but we seen what Nasruddin Maav did to Chris Curtis. Like, he went out there, beat him up standing up, and then was taking him down too, like nobody really has. But Maav, French kickboxer, because obviously that's what the French are known for, is kickboxing, like what Savant, I think it's called, or something like that, where like they're military trained, something. But tough dudes, you know. But good. He's from Dagestan, which is weird. So he does have the wrestling background, but then he moved to France. I forget when. He's got a brother that's pretty tough, probably make it to the UFC eventually. But he's got really good striking. Like, dude, we watched him in Louisville. Like, he's tall and long, and then he's fast as fuck. So like, and then he hits hard as shit. So you see against like Roman Delice, like he sets it up, boom, and comes with that fucking left knee right to the body that just drops him. You know, like Delice wanted out of there for a second, but as a main event, ref let it go for a while.
Don't know how, but
staying in. Yeah, because I mean, and that's the thing. And then the rest of the fight, like Maav, which it impressed me because he still did good the rest of the fight and didn't fully gas out. Because he threw like 100 shots trying to finish Delice in that first round. Then if you go back and really watch the fight with Sean Strickland, which it was a short notice fight for Strickland, but then, you know, Maav was cutting weight in camp to fight at 185. They end up fighting at 205, and he gets beat, but it was closer. If you go back and watch it, like the first time I watched it, I thought that Strickland just kind of whooped his ass for 5 rounds, kind of made him look dumb, but it was a close striking match, dude. It was a good fight. And Maav won all 5 rounds. Tough fight. Yep. He's got good wrestling. I feel like he's going to have the wrestling to keep this standing against Brendan Allen. Like, maybe Brendan Allen gets like one slick takedown or something and tries to take his back and stuff. But you've seen Chris Curtis reverse Brendan Allen like 4 times. You know what I mean? So I think Maav, another thing I like is Maav's big. Like, you know what I mean? He's a big dude. Like Chris Curtis, like 5'10". So Brendan Allen was way bigger. Was able to in the first round, the first fight, he couldn't take him down. The second fight, he was able to land like a couple weird takedowns. But like, dude, Maavov's 6'3". He's actually bigger than Brendan Allen. And I like that when it comes to like two dudes that can grapple really well to have the bigger guy. You know what I mean? So I think that Maavov can keep this fight standing for the most part. Like I said, maybe something weird in the first round. And then just land the bigger shots. You know what I mean? Just land the bigger shots, standing the cleaner shots. He might be able to finish Allen because he's got them sick knees. You've seen he's got power to finish Cannonier. But Brendan Allen's pretty tough, and he knows how to survive when he gets hurt a lot of times. So I'm taking Nasruddin and Maavov, but it could play out close because like if it's only 3 rounds, that favors Brendan Allen. Like I don't like that it's only 3 rounds for Maavov. I would have liked to see this as a main event. Because there's a possibility Brendan Allen gets some weird fucking takedown in the first round, gets control time, right? Second round's close. He's kind of not doing shit, but he gets another because he did win. Like I'm pretty sure he won like the first 2 rounds against. No, he won the first one. The second round he already couldn't get his takedowns. But yeah, man, give me a Maavov. He may be able to fit. I've seen Brendan Allen hurt a ton of times, but like I said, I'm kind of cautionary just because there's the chance Brendan Allen can like get weird back takes for 2 of the 3 rounds, you know. So just know that. But give me a Maavov by decision.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on a Maav too. I was really thinking I would be more so on Allen, to be honest, but I really think Maavov's striking is obviously going to be better on the feet. I think his wrestling, his defensive wrestling is going to be able to keep it on the feet too. And if Allen does get a takedown, like Allen does have good like back takes and scrambles and heel hooks, all that stuff. But man, sometimes he gets a little sloppy with them and then he gets reversed. And maybe a Maav gets on top of him and wins that round that way, or maybe he can get up that way too. Like he doesn't really have amazing like control with some of his like wherever if he's on top, if he's on the back, whatever he's trying to do, he can get reversed rather easily sometimes. And I don't know, man. I like Allen's been touched up on the feet. Like I know he's on a roll, he's looking good. But Maavov's on a roll too, and he's looking good. And I know maybe the last fight we were there. I know we bet Jared Cannonier. It was might have been a little early finish, but I thought Jared Cannonier was coming on. But
Maavov came on though. Yeah, he kept that cardio up.
Did.
We thought he would fade, and because I think we put too much on him. He faded.
He slows down, but he doesn't like death gas.
Early in his career, he faded against Buckley in that 3rd round, but he was beating up Buckley before that. Like
that fight. I'm going to give him a pass because he literally, he took that fight personal and he was trying to show Buckley that he was not.
He slowed down against Strickland though, too, a little bit, but Strickland puts on that weird ass pace on you. Like you don't get a second to breathe with Strickland.
So. Yeah. But that's a weird fight. Sean Strickland's, Sean Strickland.
In the casino.
And it was a 205, and he's cutting to 185. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Strickland was on like 36-minute notice.
That's
like
true.
I was watching him on Instagram before that. I bet Nasruddin because I
did too.
4 days before that, like Strickland was stuck on a mountain in the snow and his like motorcycle broke down some shit. And I was watching his stuff on Instagram and then he's fighting 4 days later. That's crazy.
Yeah. But I just think honestly the path to victory for Allen is to get a submission, and I just don't think he's gonna get it. Like Maavov's gonna be able to win the striking. I think he can actually, the minute winner maybe would be Allen, but like I don't think he's gonna have enough minutes to win if he wants. I got like this little thing around here. But yeah, Maavov, I'm gonna say by decision, and I think he might be able to get him out of there too. Like he can get a knockout, like you said. So I don't want to bet this fight because I feel like if whoever I would bet, it's going to be the opposite. One of those things. I have that feeling, but I'm just gonna let it ride. I do think a Maavov should win this fight though. Like 7 out of 10 times, like that confident.
Yeah, I wish it was a 5-rounder. I would favor a Maavov.
See, that would be a different story, and I don't know who I would pick then. But 3, I kind of think it does favor a Maavov actually.
Well, if Allen can just land 2 takedowns out of nowhere in 2 rounds and just take the
but I'm telling you,
I don't think he's not
gonna. If he does get a takedown and he does look like he's in good position for the control the whole round, like I think a Maavov can like reverse him or like switch it up to where he's on top. Like Allen always makes a mistake. He's done it in a lot of his fights. If you go back and watch it, like even in like who's the fight that he probably should have lost to?
Oh, Jacob Malkoon.
Yeah. He was getting takedowns and then he got reversed like every freaking
I'm
time.
like a computer out here, Johnny. I just can't win a bet.
No, I hear you. I picked Brendan Allen and I did not think I won that bet, but I still got it.
I picked Malkoon and had a small bet on him.
Well, I had Allen.
And
I was lucky on that one.
Upset. I was very upset because it's like, yeah.
But I'm trying to think of the other fights. Like even Chris Curtis was able to reverse him and get on top and stuff.
And won that fight. So there's 2 losses he should have in his 5 or 6 fight winning streak. And then he beat fucking Jocko and he beat fucking Bruno Silva and he beat Muniz. Sardines out here fighting dogs, dude. Cannoneer.
Word. So give me a Maav.
I like it. I like where your mind's at. BA been on fire. He has. But Maavov's been looking good too. It's not like ever since that Strickland loss, he's been looking good. DDP versus Allen next year. DG's on that. Confirmed.
All right.
I think 3 rounds of favors of Maavov. No, I just don't like
I think it does.
But I thought he won the first 2 rounds or 2 out of the first 3 rounds against Curtis. And then Curtis won the 4th and the 5th. So it's like because Allen slowed down against Curtis. But like I said, if he can just Maavov
maybe
throws a kick,
both of them, to be honest.
but say like first round, and Maavov throws a kick, Allen's able to catch it, take him down, and just like get because he does have good back takes and stuff, and able to get that round. Then the second round they come out and Maavov's hitting with some decent shots, but 3 minutes in somehow Brandon Allen, is able to get the back and just like sneak out 2 rounds or make them really close. That's the only thing I don't like because the dude can control you if he gets you to the ground. But like Phil, and that's another fucking thing about Nasruddin Maavov is the dude lets people clinch him up against the cage and it's like you don't know what to do. Like Phil Hawes literally won a whole fight doing that to him. He didn't get off the cage against Cannoneer. Cannoneer was holding him again. Delitze held him against the cage for like 8 minutes of that fight. That's how he ended up making it like close fucking majority and he lost the point. But it's a great fight. I'm looking forward to it. Get my boy Allen the purple shorts. Yeah. I know he's been asking for them for years because he's wore like every color that they had to offer, but now they're doing cool stuff. I mean, it made no sense before. Like you get to pick from these colors and that's it. Like, some cool stuff. I mean, you can't be letting Kevin Christian come in and pick his shorts.
Back in the day, you used to be able to wear whatever you wanted with whatever sponsor.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think if it was a 5-rounder, the line would be around the same because I think it's kind of a big line as it is for how good both these dudes are and how close this fight could actually play out. I mean, I would think Maavov around minus 160 to minus 190 would probably be the good range because you know what I mean? It could get squirrely. Like Brandon Allen is not a bad fight. He's good.
No,
it's good. Don't worry, Cody.
It's gonna be a tough matchup for him, though.
Bad luck, Chuck wins bets. It will be okay. Trust the old man. Go Maavov. Let's go. It's gonna be good. What if Allen gets 2 rounds the same way Jared got 2? Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. He can cage control, and the Maavov like doesn't get off the cage. It's weird. It's gonna be a good. I mean, for these 2 top level dudes, I just think the line should be a little closer. I'm still siding with the Maavov, but it's risque. Risque. Yeah, Nate said, what if Allen gets 2 rounds the same way Jared got 2 rounds, cage pushing, like Cody saying? Yeah, because Cannoneer hit him with some decent shots in the first round, but after that, like he really wasn't wanting to strike with Maavov. Training mask, blue thong. Some split decision stuff. It does, and that's if it doesn't get a finish, man, there could be some slower moments, but they're in Paris, so I mean, maybe a Maavov comes out again trying to get that finish and goes nuts and slows down.
No, if you're talking about the Buckley fight, that was literally a personal thing. Like he wanted to go out there and because they were mouthing the
if he
whole
gasses like
time.
that against Allen though, and Allen's got gas in the 3rd round and gets a takedown, takes it back. That's the risky thing. It's like Allen's a dangerous fighter,
though. I'm telling you right now, he ain't gonna do that. That was a one fight only. Okay. Buckley was getting all up in his business, and he's like, I'm going to show you that I could beat you. And he dogged him for 2 rounds, and he gassed himself out doing it.
He did. Blumdog said, I wish it was a 5-rounder. Yeah, probably same odds. They both shown good cardio recently. Yeah, and it's just like, it's a good fight. It's a good fight. You know what else is a good fight? Fucking Renato Moicano versus...
We missed one.
What'd I miss?
Battle.
Oh, I don't know how I skipped over that. We'll just skip it. We'll just go to the main event now.
Okay, let's go.
Josette versus Brian Battle. I'll start this one off.
Go ahead.
Kevin Josette, fucking French kickboxer, training out of fucking city kickboxing now, but he's a French kickboxer. That's what he started. He's got judo though too. He's got like a judo black belt. Big dude. You know, well, usually he's big, like a lot bigger than most of his opponents. 6'2" with the 75-inch reach, but Battle's 6'1" with the 77-inch reach. So
yeah, he was really big against Kiefer Crosby.
Yeah, and Kenan Song, you know, but Kenan Song, like, that was kind of decently close. I mean, Josette won, but he didn't fully separate himself. And like we seen like
how bad
nuts
Song is
against fucking the other dude, fucking Richard Glenn. But yeah, dude, Josette. Okay, so Josette's got the, like I said, he's got the kickboxing. He's got a good jab, decent right hand. He's got good leg kicks, but that's like all he does. He doesn't throw power. He doesn't like throw giant head kicks. Like he's not super explosive. Like he's not like he's gonna throw like 100 significant strikes, right? And he's mainly, like I said, the jab, might throw the 2 afterwards, and then some leg kicks and decent movement. And then like, but he's stiff. He's not like moving, like he'll move around, but he's stiff. Like he's real tall and like this. But so he's fighting Brian Battle, who like fucking I'm impressed with. I think he's got some crazy momentum. It's not like Josette's losing, but I mean he's had close fights, dude. With people over in Australia, dude, that he might not even have won. And he came over here. I don't know if he came in on short notice or not. Let's see. I don't know if he came in on short notice against when he fought Kiefer Crosby or how that fight was made, but like Caleb Rideout, like that was a split decision loss, and I thought he won that fight pretty clearly. And then if you go watch, I mean, the Jack Della, he showed, you can see his heart in that, because Jack Della beat the shit out of him until the doctor stopped it for a cut in the second round. But he took some big ass shots in that fight. It was pretty much all standing. But then other than that, you know what I mean? He doesn't really have like the best wins in his career. You know, Kiefer Crosby and all them. Brian Battle's a big ass dude, like I said. What I like about Brian Battle is he throws with intention, and he uses both hands and both legs. Like his kick game's freaking phenomenal with both legs, right? Then he's throwing heat and a lot of stuff with both hands. He needs to watch himself. Sometimes he gets, you know, a little reckless, like when he got dropped against Fletcher. But I mean, Fletcher hits pretty hard. I think he got dropped against Trishan Gore in their fight too, up at 185. Yeah. And so he's got to be careful about that. But I'm not even, Josette don't even hit like that. Like his fucking knockouts are usually ground and pound over, like I said, the lower level fucking people. Kick Campbell 13-7. But I think Battle will have the grappling advantage here. You know, like I said, Josette's got pretty good judo, but I feel like Brian Battle is just going to be stronger. And just if he wants to use the grappling, like he's going to be the one that will get on top there, man. And he's just a savage when you see him on the ground, like when he choked out Fletcher. Like Fletcher slows down, but he's not easy to finish. You've seen in fights like against what was the one dude's name that quit against Brian Battle? The dude that quit against Brian Battle that had a crazy fight against him. But what is that? Angelo or something like that? What was that dude's name?
Oh, Angelusa,
yeah.
I couldn't think of it either.
Yeah, because him and Fletcher. But Battle's a beast, dude. So I think that Battle wins this fight. I just think that he throws more volume and he hits way harder, and that any of the grappling upside will go to him, because his wrestling and stuff's looking very improved. Like I feel like he hit the gym on the wrestling after that Renat Fakhretdinov fight. He took that fight on super short notice. It was his first fight down at 170, and it did not look good for him. But I guarantee when you get ragdolled like that for 15 minutes, you have no choice but to be like, that can't happen again, because if you're a tough ass dude like Brian Battle, you don't ever want to fucking feel like another man can just fucking do whatever he wants to. So I know he's improving that.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. But give me Brian Battle. Give me Brian Battle in this fight, and I hope he wins, because I want to see what the Butcher does, man. How you see this going down? Yeah,
I'm on Battle as well. I don't think he's gonna steamroll Josette by any means, but I do think he's the best. I like his striking more so. I think he's more dangerous. I like his grappling obviously more so. But you know, Josette's very tough. He's very durable. So I do see this fight going at least into the later rounds. But I think Battle is just going to have better moments. He's going to be landing more. I think he's going to land cleaner. And if Josette wants to try to go for some wrestling, I think Battle will be fine. I think he's a better grappler. I think he should be able to get up, maybe even get a submission. He's got a sneaky, sub game too. So, yeah, on the feet, I just like Battle. I like his style better. I mean, maybe he's not known to be like this crazy kickboxer out of city kickboxing, but I like his striking. He's got very good kicks up the middle too, to the body as well, and that's one of his good traits there. So I like his little momentum too. I think he's fought better competition as well. And I honestly, in a lot of Josette's fights that he's won, it hasn't really impressed me all that much. And he should be dominating these guys. I mean, he dominated Kiefer Crosby, good for him. But the other ones, I think he should be doing a little bit better. And Battle is looking good. He was on his way to actually probably finishing Angelusa.
Yeah, well, he was.
And
he was gonna be the first one. Jack Della couldn't
exactly. So give me a Battle to win. I'm gonna say by decision, but it wouldn't shock me if it's a later, maybe like a submission. Honestly, like something crazy.
Yeah, my favorite part of Battle's game, dude, is his kicks with both legs. Like fast, he throws a lot of them. Good lead leg, like all that, man.
Yep, that's what I really like about in this fight too.
Derek said, I went big on Battle because I'm counting on him improving at a faster rate since the last fight than sure. Kevin. Yep. Me too. And I'm high on him. Like, I feel like he's huge at 170, dude. I feel like he can go far. Yeah, he could hit that liver kick on him. Boom, lead leg. Bam. Hit him.
Or the high kick.
Yeah.
Did the Sato.
Or hit him with that Gabe Green, the 2-piece and a biscuit off the back foot.
He's dangerous. He's dangerous in every way. He's got different kinds of knockouts and submissions.
And he's mean. And he throws a ton of volume and he hits way harder than Josette. Like Josette, bro, let's see. Okay. Let's go through Josette. Unanimous decision over Song. Okay, our rear naked choke over Kiefer Crosby. Okay, and then he got ground and pound with 7 seconds left in the third round over Kit Campbell, 13-7. Then before that, decision split, unanimous decision split, decision majority. So I'm
sorry, Kiefer Crosby and Song aren't gonna be like anything crazy to me. Like,
I mean, what's Brian Battle do?
Destroy both of them.
The Song. He finishes Song.
He should, yeah. Probably second or third round, but he will. I think he would.
Yeah. Yeah, Nate Bright. Yeah, dude, Battle's got good kicks. Caleb Wright outlanded a few head kicks on Kevin. Let's get Battle that win, baby. Get him a big fight next.
I'm pretty confident. You want more confident picks?
Men's light heavyweight, or men's lightweight. Renato Moicano versus Benoit Saint-Denis. I want to hear how you got this going down, Yanni.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun fight. Honestly, in any BSD fight or any Moicano fight, it's always going to be fun. Moicano is a very good grappler. He does have good technical striking as well. What you got there, Mint Crunch? Okay,
a little chocolate bites.
There you go.
$200.
He, like I said, he has very good grappling, good submissions. If he does take your back, it's almost game over. But he can get rocked in the feet, and we've seen him get almost finished in the Jalen Turner fight, and
almost.
The ref was like, not yet. Keep going. And then it just turned on Jalen Turner. I'm still salty with that one. But and they got Benoit Saint-Denis, who he's a crazy man. Like he goes in, he's super durable. He can be hittable, obviously, but he's got good body kicks, strong body kicks. Very good jiu-jitsu himself, good grappling, good wrestling. And I think he's going to hit harder. He might not be more technical, but I think he's going to have he's tough, he's durable, he's going to have more durability. The last fight, he did have staph infection, all that good stuff. So he did slow down, didn't look at himself. Hopefully he doesn't have it again. So I'll give him that one and just take it off there. Plus he was fighting Dustin Poirier. I mean, come on, Dustin Poirier is really good. But yeah, I'm going to go with Saint-Denis. I think this fight doesn't go past the third round. So 1, 2, or 3, I think it finishes. And I think Saint-Denis with the body shots is going to work on that. And I think he's going to be able to land something big and knock out Moicano. So I just don't trust Moicano's chin. He's got a lot of damage, a lot of wear and tear. And I think Moicano needs to wrestle. And I don't know if he's going to be able to. I really don't. So we'll see. I could be wrong. But I do like Benoit Saint-Denis in this one to get the knockout. Probably second or third round, though.
Yeah. So Benoit Saint-Denis, yeah, he's a wild man. He's like a skilled, powerful wild man. Comes out, like you said, left body kick, he's southpaw. Don't think he's a French kickboxer. I don't think he came from a
I don't
French
think he is.
kickboxing background.
He's a French special forces.
Yeah. But I think he's got judo background, something like that, though, actually. But like, you know, strong left body kick, pretty strong power in his hands, but it's not like crazy power. Like, I mean, we haven't seen him knock anybody out with his hands. He did kick Matt Frivola in the head. That was nice, but it was like Matt Frivola fucked himself up on that because they was grappling, right? And then they got up, and then Matt Frivola just started casually like galloping away from him, like he wasn't in the fucking danger zone no more. So
yeah, that was
when he threw that kick, I mean, he didn't block it or none. He just got kicked in the head, and that was that powerful left kick, right? So for Vola, I don't know what he did. Like I said, he was doing good in the grappling exchanges, and then they finally got up, and he just like scooted away right into that head kick. But he's got good. Benoit Saint-Denis got good wrestling. He's got pretty good jiu-jitsu. I mean, we suspect cardio, but no matter what, even in the freaking Poirier fight, he gassed out. Now everybody can say against freaking Zaleski dos Santos, oh, it's 170 on short notice, but like he gassed out. That's what he did.
So you're not going to give him a pass on a short notice fight, and you're not going to give him a pass for having a staph infection when clearly you can tell.
I mean,
he had staph infection.
I mean, he still got punched in his face. His game,
well,
we've seen
he looked good in the first round.
After you watch Dustin Poirier versus Islam Makhachev, you know that Benoit Saint-Denis never had a chance to beat Poirier. His style can't go 5 rounds. His style can't go 5 rounds, no matter what. Like go watch his fight with Thiago Moises, who isn't not near as good as.
Do you think Moicano can go 5 rounds?
Yeah, seen him go 5 rounds on short notice versus Dos Santos.
Do you really think it should have went 5 rounds? That fight should have been stopped at least 3 times.
He came in on like 4 days' notice, and he won the 5th round. He won the 5th round though, so he's
because
tough.
Dos Santos was being generous.
His losses, most of his KO losses were at 145, where he's draining himself. He's huge. He's 5'11". All this guy hit with Chang Korean Zombie got him.
Watch yourself.
Korean Zombie got him. And Jose Aldo got him, you know? So, and then he comes up to 155. He's looked good. He's looked durable. Fiziev hit him with the fucking big shot. That should have happened, but he's been in there with some other good strikers. Don't forget the Drew Dober match where he's taking big shots. Renato Moicano's got good boxing. He really does have good boxing. You see in Alexander Hernandez, the Brad Riddell, like he hurt both of them before he took him down and beat him up. So he's got good boxing. Dude's tough as fuck. He's got good wrestling. Like, I don't know if Benoit Saint-Denis is just going to have better wrestling than Moicano, but I know he's not just going to like manhandle Moicano, because Moicano is just as big as Saint-Denis. Saint-Denis is usually way bigger than everybody. Moicano is a big ass. So are we sure Saint-Denis can just out wrestle Moicano?
I think he's stronger than Moicano
for the first round, because he comes out.
I think he'll be stronger. I don't even know if
it's not that he's stronger.
Benoit's going to be even wrestle. Why would he wrestle Moicano?
That's what he does. That's
what he does. I don't think he will.
It's going to go into these dudes are going to get into it, because either Moicano's going to start the wrestling or he's going to start it, and they're both going to go until they see who's better.
Benoit will stuff the takedowns then.
Maybe, but I mean, I've seen like even Gabriel Miranda was able to reverse him. He'd do some stuff like he goes too fast, and I can't see him just taking Moicano down, right, taking his back and choking him out like he did.
No.
So like the longer, and this is 5 rounds, and like we've seen Moicano's a dog for 3 rounds. We've seen like against tough ass people that he can go against Dober, get hurt a couple times, you know, but just land the takedowns when he needs to.
I mean, he's a dog.
He is a dog. I don't know. We've never seen him go 3 rounds. But even against Thiago Moises, he was slowing down, bro, and he's getting hit with big ass shots by Moises when he's just like biting down and they're both just throwing. He's hitting too, but Moises hit him with the head kick, hitting him with big shots. And Moicano's a lot better than Thiago Moises in the striking, the wrestling, and the grappling. So like Benoit Saint-Denis, to me, I think he's going to need to knock him out, because I think if they start grappling, I think that Moicano's going to be the better grappler. Like I think he's going to be a better. Moicano is one of the best grapplers in the 155-pound division.
If he can get to the mat,
this fight to go to the mat. But if he survives, like I trust Moicano way more. And then if he gets on top, you know what I mean? He can get control. He's heavy as fuck on top. Like when Moicano gets on top, he'll hold you down the whole round. You've seen it. Then you've seen what he did against Jalen Turner. where he's just landing them takedowns. Dude, he's got good ground and pound, good elbows. And I just think Benoit is going to come out on fire. And yeah, maybe he gets that first round finish, right? Maybe he does all that. But like, I don't see where he's just better than fucking Moicano anywhere other than just like going nuts and throwing power. But like, if this thing gets in that third, fourth round, Moicano gets on top of a tired Saint-Denis, he's getting choked out. He's getting finished. And I think that
durability.
Moicano, yeah, but like, what do you mean?
Benoit's going to get touched.
Benoit's the one coming off getting knocked out cold. He got knocked out, and then Poirier followed him to the ground and put him out cold. So like, he's the one coming off that.
Moicano was out cold until he hit the ground, and Taylor
got dropped.
Jalen was like, I don't want to go down there because I almost just killed Bobby King Green, and everybody gave me shit
that
for it.
That man's got excuses. He tried to walk off at UFC 300.
It's true. It is true. And I feel bad for Jalen Turner for that because everybody.
You should feel bad.
You should feel bad.
Got that ass whoop. No, and he should have went to the ground and finished him like he did Bobby Green, but worse. But
listen, I'm just saying in general, for one, the ref should have stopped the Bobby Green fight a long time ago, and then everyone's giving him shit on Twitter and all that bullshit. So then he tries to do something nice.
Well, you got to take that nice guy shit down the road. Because you think Moicano wasn't going to follow?
He learned his lesson, didn't he? But still, I'm going to give him a little bit of a pass because let's be honest, Moicano was fucking done. He didn't know where he was.
He got dropped. He hopped right back up. That's why the ref was like,
he didn't hop right back up.
What do you mean?
He was out. He fell down, and he's like this, and then he's like almost celebrating, and then the ref's like, just go, and then he got back up after that.
All right, I see.
Look it up.
I see Moicano outlasting the bullshit. He's been in there in wars with tough ass dudes, man. And like I said, I love Benoit Saint-Denis. I think this is a bad matchup for him, though, for the most part. Like, because like he when has he won off striking besides with Fola? Every fight he's ever won's based off grappling, and I don't think he's going to have better grappling.
Well, he was doing better.
Renato's big too. He's the same size.
He was doing better against Moises, and then I know he got the ground and pound knockout,
but he was slowing down against him too, though. Like he was slowing down at times. Moises got. He
was doing better against Bonfim. He was doing like all of these fights that he won. He was doing better on the feet.
Well, he landed like 7 body kicks.
Except Dustin Poirier.
Yeah.
That was the only one he didn't do good on the feet. But he did good in the first round.
But
might have won it.
Moises, who did he fight? Nicholas Stolze. Who else he beat? Benoit, did he beat? Moises,
Fola, Thiago, Ishmael, Bonfim, Gabriel Miranda, Nicholas Stoltz. That one he did. He did.
Look at Moicano's to say that Moicano don't have a chance. Look at his last 3 wins.
I'm not saying he doesn't have a chance.
Jalen Turner, fucking Drew Dober
is a good one. He could have lost that fight though.
Oh yeah,
if Drew Dober wasn't an idiot.
He's a dog though. He's in there. He's a dog, and if he gets on top of Deni,
I'm just going with the stronger dog that has the better chin.
I don't mind it. I don't know. He's coming off a bad knockout, but you know what I'm saying.
Come on, man. You know who else coming off bad knockouts? Moicano in every one of his fights.
Yep. Yeah. Let's see. BSD got to keep this on the feet at all costs, says Nate.
I mean, that's the best. I wouldn't want to grapple with Moicano if I was him.
Yeah, it's weird. Moicano does kind of hit soft. He has 1 KO in his whole career, but a lot of his subs are clubbing subs. You know what I mean? If you go watch him, a lot of his subs are clubbing subs. So that's good. Let's make a point here. Even without the staff, BSD has good cardio, or he's a wish version of Pantoja. I think he's a wish version of Pantoja. I don't think he's got 5 rounds of what he does. Pantoja's a real champion.
Well, we haven't really seen him in 5 rounds, so we can't really judge.
True. BSD has good.
This is his first 5-round fight, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see if it even gets there. We can't even judge it until we see
it's not going. If this goes 5 rounds, I would be freaking shocked.
I know. Well, that's a thing too. Like, we can't judge people on the cardio until we see it. Like, we won't be able to see it no matter what, because this fight's not going 5 rounds. So we don't know if he's going to have 5-round cardio.
I've seen him slow down against Moises.
But it doesn't mean that he can't go 5 rounds. Fighters slow down all the time.
Yep. This is going to be a good fight. Both of Benoit's wins in Paris are KOs in the 2nd round. And I bet that both times. I'll sprinkle it again for sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
I like the KO prop.
Money Moicano definitely going to have probs stopping the takedowns. Going to try some subs, but we'll see if any hits. Yeah. BSD was getting tagged in the first Perez card, like too much, like against Miranda.
Zaleski?
No, against Miranda and against freaking Moises. He was getting tagged.
He's made
up.
improvements though.
And them dudes are jiu-jitsu guys. Like Moicano's got good boxing, man. I think it's a BSD play, but live bet Moicano if you see if the fight goes over 1-5. Yeah, I don't mind that. Dennis didn't is a Saint-Denis is a finisher, so Deni in round 1, Johan has. Not Cody, he can't keep Dennis on the ground. Moicano is one of the better grapplers, though, heavy on top. Like, he burned the whole rounds against Drew Dober and them. And like, Jalen Turner couldn't get back up from under him either when he's usually got decent.
I would say I don't think Moicano can get Dennis to the ground. Now, if he gets him to the ground, it might be a different story. But that's just me. I don't think he can get him down. It's going to take him a lot to get Benoit down.
Right. Moicano couldn't sub Dober to finish Denise. You have to knock him out. But like Dober don't slow down though. Like fucking Deni is going to.
Yeah, but he made a stupid.
Right there we go. I like this one, Tenacious Spling. I think it's Benoit TKO in round 1 or 2, or Moicano 3rd or 4th round sub. I like that. Problem of fighting BSD is that he's gonna be in your face for sure. Sure. He's a bad motherfucker. I like him. I just think that, like, out of a lot of the 155 matchups that are kind of like these dudes are like fringe top 10, like this is a tough matchup for him. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I mean it's a good.
What's up, Keys?
I actually wish that BSD would have fought Moicano before he fought
Poirier. Yeah, he went way up quick. Yeah.
Like, Turner's this is a good step up for him. And I just think he's going to be able to pass this one. Like,
let's go.
It's going to be a fun fight, obviously. I don't think it gets in the round 4. There's no way. Either way.
Everybody check out Keys Real Talk on Twitter, man. He puts out all kinds of cool bets and different stuff all week. Sir. And yeah, man, he shows his stuff. He's a good dude. So everybody check out Keys Real Talk. Denise is a soldier, so don't compare him with a guy like Turner. Yeah, true. BSD will gas after round 3. Unsure if Moicano can survive that long, though. That's the whole thing. But, like, I just feel like this line should be closer. It's not like Moicano's on a 3-fight losing streak. Like, he's got wins over, a top 10 guy. And then, I mean, Turner was, like, getting up there. Definitely like this fight.
A lot of wear and tear. 35 years old. Been knocked down too many times.
But he got up again.
Well, that's because the ref
never going to keep him down, Johnny.
And Turner did not want to follow him down there, for whatever reason. That's on him. But last time Turner followed somebody down there, he almost killed a guy. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yep, true that. This fight will look like Lopez or Ortega.
I can see it.
Ortega's so washed.
I kind of see it. No, Ortega's done, dude. Do not bet or pick Ortega. He's actually lucky he won against Yair. Yair gassed out.
Crazy how Dustin
after a round because he got dropped.
Yeah. It's a good fight card though. I mean, we just went over all them fights, and there's some definitely some good fights. We had some good defending our units type stuff. I can't wait for the main event. The co-main event's good. The Paris crowd's always crazy, smoking cigarettes. That's where freaking Mushroom needs to go. Mushroom MMA needs to go to Paris. They'll he'd be smoking cigarettes and doing all that, man.
That is true.
But yeah, man, it's a good fight card. So we're gonna, and it starts early. It starts at noon Eastern time. So we're gonna do a fight companion with me, Yanni K, and Patty from Addicted to Combat, dude, which is one of the coolest dudes. When he gets back in the game,
we might have some special guests here and there. So definitely check us out on there.
But it's gonna be a fun show. I'm gonna have a shot of Blanton's with Yanni K towards the end. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the draft.
It's gonna be like 6 hours, bro.
I'll have to start late, bro. If I started drinking with you dudes an hour and a half in, I would be passed out 3.
Come on, man.
Or I'd be hammered drunk.
You'd be fine. You'd be fine.
Mood dang. Man, get out of here with that real fight picks, man. I appreciate you coming out. Don't let you got to bob and weave when your fiance is trying to hit you with that 2-piece, man. That lane and bob and weave them real fight picks. We appreciate you coming out tonight. Anthony says UFC just signed Mu Dang.
Who's that?
That was the basketball player, right? For like the Clippers.
Luol Deng?
Yeah, I think that's
no way. That's Chicago.
Tenacious. What's up? What?
Who'd they sign?
Luol Deng.
Mu Dang.
Can't wait to be a part
I don't know
of
who
the
that is.
crowd again. Won't be smoking though. Hi, I'll stick to some medicated Cheetos. Let's go, Tenacious Spling. I'm with you. Like I said, man.
Never mind.
Got the Northern Lights bites. The O2 hundo.
He's the hippo. Yeah.
Laugh my ass off. He's out of Thailand. Yeah, mukbang. Isn't that what that's called? You eat food.
He's that little hippo. I forgot about that guy.
So, man, appreciate everybody coming out, hanging out. We got 285 people here between YouTube and Twitter. And we've had that here most of the night, man. It was a good time. Everybody participating in the chat, as always. Got some sharp dudes in there. This show is brought to you by Anthony. Why is that not coming up? I'm not click it right here with the dono. He said Moicano's a lock, which I happen to agree with. So, man, shout out to
lock.
Hey, man, he ain't lying.
You are wild. You're wild
and by
tonight.
Sub. Put in Moicano by sub.
Wild.
And get you some money this weekend. But
Wild
shout out though,
kids.
Anthony, man, for the dono. The show tonight was sponsored by Anthony. Everybody that came out, dude, Green King, Roland, Tenacious Bling, Anthony. I already said that, but appreciate you. Real fight picks. Let's see, Keys, Real Talk. Johan DG was here all night, man, talking. Derek, Izzy, everybody check out Bad Luck Chuck on Twitter. He's putting out the picks, man. He's got the algorithm. Who else did we have here all night, Yanni? Dog, man. Dude, SK.
Effie in the house.
Was in the building, dude. Nate Brown was here with us all night. Bunny Hunter, shout out.
Got married, having a kid, man. Clark, you finally got the last 3 that I needed. Whew.
She over here betting on girls basketball while we're talking men's fighting, dog. That's what we're doing.
Money's money.
Yeah, it is. I'll agree with that. Everybody, man, we appreciate everybody coming out so much tonight. Like we said, we'll see most of you guys on Saturday, dude. Come hang out, enjoy the show. We're gonna have some drinks, maybe have some special guests, just do a bunch of stuff, have a good time, man. We'll be doing some live betting. I might just bet little live things for like $5.
We do live bets. I'm down. I'll even go against my bets. Let's go.
So when we're seeing the something change, seeing the body language on Benoit, all of a sudden it starts backing up.
I'll do it.
You see Benoit Saint-Denis, take 2 steps back. That's
like I said, money's money. Money's money.
Money's Moicano, baby. Money's Moicano this weekend, baby. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody, dude. Green King, rolling everybody, man. We will see you guys on Saturday afternoon. See you guys.
Yes, sir.